And hello, everybody. Welcome to the last Shadowrun on Shadows of Nox before Halloween. So, gonna get all the creepy stuff out of the way tonight, is my goal.
No, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah. So, let's see. Why don't we go around?
Do me last.
What?
Because I gotta do the thing. Do me last.
Yes. Okay. We will start. Then we'll start with Rezin. Who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Jolie tonight. As a side note, you can also find me here on the Shadow of Nox in the various wonderful games that are going on throughout October. I've been in a plethora of them. You can also find me over at Into the Darkness, a YouTube channel where you can also find delicious Call of Cthulhu if you're interested, and I'm in a few of those episodes. Try to find them if you can. And you can also find me here on Twitch at Reason the Owlbear.
Okay. Ava?
I'm Ava Rogers, and tonight I'm playing Prism in AI. And you can find me here Monday nights we will be returning to Dresden this coming week, and alternating with Call of Cthulhu until we finally finish that arc. And on Thursday nights on Gen Con TV. And also a few of the stuff that we've been doing here in October, including the Halloween episode of Aliens. I'm so excited to be a player in that.
You ready to die?
Oh, yes.
Ready to have at least 6 characters?
Who are you playing, Ava?
I don't remember.
No, tonight.
I already went over that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I missed that. My apologies.
Oh, wow, I missed it too. Yeah, no, I remember you saying it quickly.
But yeah, I just said I'm playing Prism in AI.
Oh. I figured there'd be more. My apologies.
You all set, Joe?
Yep. My name is Joe, also known as Clockwork Tuba. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube under the same name. I'm in the tonight I'm playing Galahad. Everyone's beleaguered van dad driving their soccer games. Tonight, sorry, not tonight. As Tesla did point out, this is the last Shadowrun before Halloween. On Halloween, they'll be doing a drawing for a goodie box of assorted fun things created by Panabon and Lottie, and maybe with the help of everyone else. So that drawing is going to happen. How do you enter the drawing? You can have up to 2 entries per stream by putting hashtag SpookySnack into the chat. I will grab the names and put them on the list.
Okay. And I am Teslan. I am going to be the GM. I have been, over the last couple months, slowly building up different AIs in the world, setting them in as they basically, for some reason, started awakening, gaining sapience, understanding, self-aware, and some of them have handled it well. Some of them have handled it rough, and others have, they pretty much turned into megalomaniac monsters. But I have to practice my evil laugh sometimes. So, tonight, to start out things, there is no, well, actually, to start out things, I don't, Joe, did you see you got a couple responses from
I
AIs?
did. I was planning to respond to them and then didn't. Because life sucks at times. So for those of you who are not on the Shadowrun sections of the Discord, what Galahad did a couple of runs ago was set up basically put a message out there to the AI saying, hey, if you need to talk, I'm here. If you want to meet, I'm here. Basically realizing that somebody's got to put somebody's got to be dad to all these kids, essentially, and Galahad is doing what Galahad does. He doesn't want to be the dad, but this is what's happening. The last one I got back was Alice doing a previous query about what is a metal hammer. And then fragging Drexstorm saying that they had found the muscled mustachio, and their friends are teaching them the art of kicking vampires' asses. So responding back to fragging Drexstorm is absolutely going to be like, as long as you are safe, and he might trail off a little bit saying, actually, if you're in a drone body, that might actually help against vampires because there's nothing from the... Anyway, just be safe, be careful, make sure. And then, I apologize for this in advance, Ava. The response back to Alice is, are you okay? Are you safe? If you said you were put in the dark, what does that mean? Are you in a better place right now? Do you need us to come get you, essentially? Or do you need me to come get you? In the sense of, if you need help, I will get you out of there. And then as for responding back to the metal hammer, saying that oh god, he's gonna try to do this as sitcom dad as possible, saying that another AI going by entity was doing things for its own edification, and similar to doing a spike program onto a spike attack onto a program. It caused someone in the meat world essentially to get hit with their own attack, and hurt them and hurt themselves, and basically just going along as if this was I'm admonishing against it because we should be working together on this. We should be everyone should be nice to each other, kind of.
So it would be like that. It would be like that episode.
Oh no! You did
Where
make him watch a bunch of Billy Berserker, didn't you?
Like the episode of Billy where Johnny grabbed Billy's axe and chased him with it.
In a much more condensed version, yes. But you are safe, Alice?
For Tom's, I just want to point this out for Tom.
Yes.
Prism has Pulse as a contact.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I also assume that Prism is, because I intentionally put when I set this up, I set up enough. I had the decker who set this up for me set up enough passwords and everything like that to keep casual people out. But I assume Prism will probably have found this server that I'm talking to everyone on, or at least talking to these two on as well, because it's put there in basically as an enticing trap of, hey, if you're new and just breaking your way into stuff, come check this out, please.
Yep. I think so. We still have Happy Mondays.
Okay. Not entirely sure what that means, but that's fine.
When the Mondays are not happy, I will call. Thank you.
Are we talking about happy days right now?
No, we're talking about the fact that when Billy Berserker comes into chat, a Shadow of Nox and everything else, he immediately says Happy Monday, regardless of what day it is.
Yeah.
This is why Jolie is a troll and doesn't have any of the cyber stuff or tech. She has basic cell phone internet.
But at this point, you've got a nice your fixers have put you in said, hey, I got a treat for you. Uh,
Oh
You-
boy.
this you heard of you heard of the Cafe Penumbra?
No.
None of you have.
It sounds maybe familiar, but no.
You're not talking about Club Penumbra?
I love that.
No, it's definitely Cafe. It's definitely Cafe Penumbra.
Cafe Penumbra?
Yes.
No, I've heard of the club, but you gotta have the new yen to get into that thing.
Well, the thing is,
It's
yeah,
hot.
you don't even know about you don't know about it because you're not supposed to. None of you have the lifestyle to know about Cafe Penumbra, but
Fair.
your future Johnson wants you. Dang. I did a search and for some reason must have missed it.
Yeah, Club Penumbra is like a big deal in Shadowrun
Yeah.
history.
Okay.
There's a reason why I started with Rick's Cafe Penumbra.
Yep.
To go off of
Yep. All right. Well,
La Casablanca.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll figure out something. Doesn't matter now. Oh, actually, you know what?
Because I can do this to myself. Cafe or Galahad looks and he goes, Cafe Penumbra. Did someone just matrix search different did like a thesaurus for shadow and then pick the name that sounded cool? Because yes. Yes, I did.
Anything's possible these days.
Okay. Well, that said, we're gonna keep going. Yeah. Well, it's you wouldn't know about it, but get your fancy clothes out. Tomorrow night, your Johnson wants you to meet him there, where he's gonna brief you on a run.
Okay.
That's kind of
Fancy
fancy,
clothes.
but all right, I can do that. I got some fancy stuff. Like, how fancy are we talking here? We're talking like 100,000 new yen, 1,000,000 new yen. What are we talking about, like, for fancy? Like, I got fancy stuff, but it's like maybe 5,000 new yen, 10,000 new yen. We're talking like dressing like a millionaire or a yacht owner, or like someone who has like a high-rise flat.
The high-rise flat, but
All right,
just
all right, yeah, okay.
you're a guest, so there are some stuff, but just no armor jackets. Something that is made to look nice.
I mean, I always look nice. I'll get dolled up. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So
Speaking of Pulse, he's probably the closest I have to a fixer.
Yeah.
Purely because Connection 6. And Criminal Shadowrunner.
I assume we're all on the same phone call.
I don't think we all have the same fixer.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
But you'd be bounced. You would be. You'd be told to arrive.
Okay.
At a fairly nondescript corner. What is Galahad going to do for clothing?
yeah, I'm pulling up the gear list right now of what I can afford at the moment. What off the rack thing is Galahad showing up in?
Would Jolene know who's coming if she asked? Would they tell her?
Give me an influence roll.
I certainly can. That's a 13. That's a delicious 13. Come here. Dice roller thing. Yep.
All right, let's get this added.
This is a D6 system. Yep. And roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you put a greater than 5 at the end of, like 13d6 greater than 5, it'll count your successes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing it in the dice roller, so I'm not sure how to set that.
Oh, you're just clicking the dice
okay.
roller? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, that's fine.
Um,
I'll have to create a macro at some time that Tom can put in the Roll20. Make it
yeah,
easier.
that's one. This is the one I don't have it in the end. Okay. Anyways, all right. So you got there. No, that's got quite enough to breach. To get them to breach the thing. You'll meet everybody at the doorway. Just be there at 8 o'clock.
Sharp. All right.
By the way, reason I put in the Discord, I basically just copy that and replace the X with how many D6s you're doing, and it should automatically do all that stuff for you.
Replace what? Oh, the X with the D6s? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, with the number of D6s. Got it. Yep.
So, God, this is gonna suck. Well, off the rack, actioneer business clothes. Because that's clearly what everyone is. It says it says in the description that it is the fancy armored suit popular among Minster Johnson's faces and fixers. So it is the fanciest, opposed to like his old life, where he stayed away from the investors and everything like that when he was a combat biker. It is probably the fanciest thing that Galahad has seen for clothing. Is going to be the actioneer business clothes.
Yep.
So I'm going to buy a set of that.
Okay. All right. So you got okay, and that is good enough. You actually get. Well, actually, let me ask you this question: do you go to Chummer Warehouse for it?
Yeah, he would have.
Because in that case, then you could have just ordered it, and it would have showed up for you.
Well, it's weird. Like I had to go down towards the beach, and there was this like hippie-looking rigger in a van or bus, and I picked it up from her. Nice lady.
That's right. I forgot.
I didn't. So yeah. I'll be dressed. Oh god, in my actioneer business clothes. Now it says it has a concealable holster inside of it.
Yeah.
Will my Remington room sweeper fit in a concealable holster or no?
Yeah, we'll say it will.
Okay. Fantastic news. Then yeah. Leather. I do. I'm trying. I think we cut to Galahad in his like shipping container house that he lives in, staring at the motorcycle and the beat up van, and trying to figure out which one of these is the fancy option.
Okay. Did you?
It's the motorcycle.
It's got to be the motorcycle. It's the fancier option. So he will wear the armor jacket over the actioneer business clothes, but will stuff it in the saddle, the side bags, afterwards, because he's not allowed to wear it inside.
Okay.
Jolie's out of town, so she's gonna rent a troll-sized sedan that looks nice, so that she can at least pull up in something decent, or maybe even hire a very swanky like limo.
Well,
drop
here's
her?
the thing:
A Jonathan cab?
you're not getting dropped. It's the entrance isn't a spot where you can be seen.
Right.
It's literally you're walking. It's not quite walking into an alley,
Okay.
but it's pretty close.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So she's just gonna get a car.
Okay.
A troll-sized sedan.
All right.
and she'll show up. It's hot pink. She's wearing her red sequence dress with the line coat, the all black line coat.
So, sorry, I was looking. I was desperately and frantically trying to find the list of action your business clothing. While Rezin while Joey was rolling for this. Do we not know each other is going?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
It
Then
has.
I
I'm
apologize,
just gonna get a
Prism.
cab.
Yeah, I apologize, Prism. I cannot give you a ride.
Does Jolie know you guys at all? Have we worked together at some point?
I don't
Like, just
think so.
Like, I think I've worked with Galahad at least once.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
Our very Galahad's very first run in the when we
Bayou.
made the no, not the Bayou. That was Pierre.
That was Pierre. Yeah.
The making the car explode full of krill.
Hmm.
And
Yes.
doing the sorted jobs. That was Galahad and Jolie.
Okay. All right.
You
I
have
thought
not
so.
worked with Prism.
Yeah. Okay. So at least I'll recognize one of you.
Okay. All right. Who shows up early and who shows up at 8 o'clock?
I show up at like 6:50. No, well, 10 minutes early.
7:50.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
Oh, I thought it was 7 o'clock for a meeting. Oh my god.
8 o'clock.
Wow. I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, she shows up super early.
Prism would show up 15 minutes early, I think.
Okay.
Same, and try to do pull out like the lint roller and the like pocket steamer type thing, trying to get as many wrinkles out of the suit as possible.
Yeah, no, if Jolie knows it's 8, she'll be there by like 7:50.
Okay.
She'll be on time. She'll be on time.
Okay.
Not on time.
All right. So when you get there at quarter of, do you wait a couple minutes before heading up? Or you just head right up?
Do I see Prism? Do we
You
still
would,
see
yeah.
each other as we
Unless you guys are hiding from each other, yes.
Prism?
Yes. Yes.
It's good to see you. I assume you've also been invited.
Correct.
Since it's just the two of us, I'm going to ask a question, and I apologize for it.
You may ask.
How old are you?
That's a complicated question to answer.
Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing. You pilot a drone. We don't got to worry about noise. And you seemed awfully personally offended at Entity's actions. Are you one of the new ones? Or have you been around longer?
I awakened fairly recently.
Do you know what's causing?
I do not.
Okay. I will shoot you the note address for the what I did, essentially. And just being like, as much as help as I want to give, this is a world that I am not locked out of, but not in. If you'd like to interact with them, please do.
I might do so. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you know why we're here? Besides meeting at Johnson?
No more than you, I'm sure.
Shall we? I'll offer my arm.
Yep. At this point, Jolie shows up.
She'll take his arm.
Jolie.
Galahad. It has been an awfully long time.
That explains at least some things. This place is much more your style than mine, from what everything I've heard.
I assume we're all going in together. Who is this gorgeous entity with you?
Prism? Jolie? Prism.
Being?
She's good with
Good
the
evening.
Matrix.
Oh, good evening.
Oh yeah, if the voice doesn't give it away, and
Yeah.
you can buy one hit on a perception test, it's obviously a drone.
You know, they make bodies. Anyways, we can worry about that another time.
I will open the door to let the ladies go in first.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Galahad. You looking handsome tonight. This is the first time I've seen you so cleaned up.
No, don't. I hate this so much. So very
Oh, it looks
much.
good on you, darling. It looks good
I'm gonna
on you. What
sneeze
are you
and rip
talking
through
about?
all of these seams. This is
Um,
not...
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So we go in.
Yep.
We stop making a fuss. We go in.
I think we wait a couple minutes just to see if anyone else shows up. When no one else shows up, then we go in.
Okay. Yep. Well, you walk into Cafe Penumbra. There is a it's definitely a darkened it's a darkened space, as you can see on the map. You can hear a light bit of music playing as you walk into the doorway there. At which point you are greeted by a guy in his mid-20s, handsome, dark hair, dark eyes, wearing it's chic clothing, but clearly hired help chic clothing. You know, it's perfectly cut, fitted for him. Hello, I have not seen you before. Can I ask how you heard of Cafe Penumbra?
Give fixer name or John name, I assume.
Mr.
We were
Johnson,
invited by one Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
Ah, all right. Well, we do have one of those here tonight. If you would, please, make your way straight forward. That last set of couches there is your meeting.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you, darling.
Liv-
Walking to the couches.
Liv will be by in a minute to take your orders.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Just walking towards the back couches, muttering quietly to myself, please not Aldo. Please not Aldo. Please not Aldo. Please not Aldo.
Oh,
I assume you're Mr. Johnson?
give me one second.
Yeah, is there anyone there, or is are we the first to arrive?
Well, you went, let me check and see where you are. Yeah, where Jolie is.
Oh, okay. Yep, down here. Sorry. Oops.
I just realized stuff was happening. Hold on.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you
actually,
look at your roll 20.
yep. No, let's see. No, Frag Maps made this up, and I saw it, and it's like, okay, I got to use it. I got to write a run to use it. And what use is a pretty map if you're not displaying it
On the stream.
on the stream? That's the wrong. No, that is not what I wanted to do. Come on, stop that. There it is. There we go. All right, I got to work on that a little bit, but that gives people the gist of it.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Ooh, very nice.
Okay. And
Ooh, fancy.
yep, you all. I assume Prism heads down there too.
Yeah.
Whoa. Roll 20. We don't need to
No,
be
that
looking
is Teslon not being able to grab the actual thing. All right.
The Johnson never arrives because Tesla can't grab his icon.
Nope, the Drizzlon, the Johnson is right here.
Yeah, he's right next to Jolie.
A distinguished fellow. You're figuring probably tough to tell, probably in his 50s. Depends.
Handsome.
It depends on how much. Yes, it depends on how much depends how much gene therapy he's used. Thank you for coming. I have a job that well requires some discretion, but I believe someone is in trouble and needs assistance. At this point, though, he does trail off as a woman steps in. She is clearly, well, Elven plus. I don't know, I'm going to mispronounce it. It's the Elven meta variant where they have fur
Oh, okay.
over their entire body.
Oh, what is that one called?
Actually, I've got the character sheet open. I put it on here. A Nocturna.
Yeah. That's a hard pronunciation to mess up, Tom.
Yeah, there is one that's tough to. There is one that's easy to mess up. That's what I thought it was. But yes, a Nocturna. But also with some prominent cat ears. So you're not sure. Looking at her, you're not sure if those cat ears are real.
So she could be a shifter.
Yes, she could be. She could be a shifter. She could just have had stuff done, or could be a surge. The possibilities are. What she definitely is your waitress. Hello, welcome to Cafe Penumbra. Yes, I know you've been here before. She looks over at Grey Paladin, but I know the rest of you three have not. Is there anything particular you'd be interested in?
What's the special tonight?
Oh, well, everything here is special. We really don't usually have them.
Then what's the popular drink to drink?
Oh, I hate to say that when Teddy's here. He asks for such weird stuff. Well, the popular, well, actually, based on people, the popular drink tonight is the Tom Collins. We've got some, and when I say that, it is all our ingredients are real. No synthetic alcohol or the other mixed drink ingredients. So I would say the most popular tonight is a Tom Collins, but we have plenty of beers available along with a top shelf liquor cabinet or array of hard spirits. I remember you Shadowrunners, if I remember correctly, are usually hard drinkers. Okay, everybody give
Nothing for
me
me.
either a composure roll or a con plus charisma roll, whichever you prefer to do.
Composure.
What
Do
is
it.
my... What was the other one? Con plus...
Con plus charisma. Jolie's probably going to use that.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah,
have con,
it's a
but
little
I'd be
higher.
Going at a deficit.
It's slightly higher.
Yep.
How did I mess up my formatting on that? Oh, I think.
Oh, well,
it's an
yeah, I got 4 successes. There we
Okay.
go.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, I got one
Okay.
on composure.
Okay. How the describe describe Prism's current container.
It's a, let's see, a modified by drone man at arms. The casing basically looks like an elven female.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, she's got it.
Pretty generic female looks.
Okay.
I assume whatever the base model clothes were on that elven female.
No. She's got the set that she got from Chummer
Oh, yeah.
Warehouse, the Billy Berserker line.
Yep. Okay. Galahad. There is something about her that is just completely captivating that you just cannot. The basic effect of it is that your willpower stat goes bye-bye around her.
Oh.
That's still fun. But he will order a Sazerac.
Yes. Yep.
'Cause that's the
Jolie,
oldest
you've
drink
you
they know
you can't play a player.
Yeah.
Um Prism? There is definitely something interesting about her. The way that she moves and the effect she has on the resonance just reach out to you somehow. It's a new experience for you. And in the unlikely event that, she tries to convince you of anything, you're stuck with just charisma.
Okay.
To resist it.
In the background, she's going to start a matrix search. I managed to finagle things around, so I did get to keep my multi-processing capabilities.
Okay.
So, like, Jolie sees through this. Does she understand what this person wants then with this kind of charm, or is she just trying to be charming?
There's really no thing. She's just trying to be charming. Probably, realistically, probably a good tip.
Oh, all right. You know, I think I'll take a mint soda. Can you do a mint soda?
Of course we can.
Fantastic.
Well, I think I know what she is. Out of game.
Oh, I would be willing to bet money that you probably. I would be shocked if you. No, I'd be willing to bet money that you don't.
See, here I was thinking.
No, that's not the glamour. I'm pretty sure that's a glamour metagenic quality.
No.
No?
Nope.
I'm fairly certain, because Tom worked on it. I'm guessing she's using stuff from Smooth Operators, and I thought it was just basically Taylor pheromone check along with everything else.
If it was that, it wouldn't affect me. Because I'm in a drone and an AI.
Yeah. And it would have.
Pheromones don't work on AIs.
Well, I think that was. I thought the benefit was the tailored pheromones, but the bonus off the con and charisma. But she's still enchanting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
crap. Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't seem to.
He's paying.
He gives her a. He gives her a. Yeah. He gives her a smile, a knowing smile, as she sachets away, with Galahad and Prism's eyes following her for vastly different reasons.
I think she's a bit out of your league, Galahad. But she is pretty.
Most folks are, Jolie. Most folks are.
Well,
Okay. Sorry, I pulled open Smooth Operations.
Yeah.
And looked at the new statuses.
Yeah. Yeah, you're both smitten.
Yeah.
Fair.
Aldo keeps trying to do that to us. Freaking Aldo.
How dare.
How
dare. Sorry. You mentioned someone in need of help.
Yes. A young lady is I believe she's getting herself into an unfortunate situation, and believe some timely intervention by people of your skill set will bump her out of that situation.
Okay. What kind of heat are we talking about here? We militant kind of heat, or like us kind of heat?
I don't believe Shadowrunners are involved. I believe it is, or if it is Shadowrunners, then it's baby Shadowrunners. A gang that has delusions of adequacy, or guys getting started on a shoestring. Regardless, this young lady does not need to get pulled into that. These are just the type of Shadowrunners that get grabbed by Lone Star and used to make an example.
So why is she so important to you?
It's not a question we asked, Jolie.
It's a question that pertains to the well-being of this person. that we're trying to protect and get out?
Well, the answer to that depends on what on if we have a deal or not. I'm willing to offer you 4,000 new yen each to get this young lady out of the situation she's in.
So the situation is kind of sticky. We got new guns. They like to fire. And we don't know what the situation is per se. I assume you'll give us more details once we agree.
Yes, I believe that will be fair. Yes.
Well, without the details, I have to say, I think anything less than at least 6,000 new yen a piece is more than reasonable. Especially if the situation calls for more people to be involved.
I do not believe she's in that type of danger. I think you're in a spot where she needs someone who knows the score to intervene. Push her out of this delusion that this will work. It would be so and like I said, the who she's fallen in with are not exactly dangerous. That's part of the problem. If she'd fallen in with capable runners, then that would simply be an exercise of her free will. In this case, these people she's with are pretty
New? Green?
I don't want to give too much information.
Substandard.
I would definitely consider them substandard, yes.
Green kind of fits that bill of substandard. People who've
Green
maybe
assumes
done
they
one or
can
two.
grow into it. I don't think we're worried.
This is below that. Well,
and I assume this job is for a single conversation, so to speak. We're not signing on for something long term of we'll get pulled back if she decides to go back to them.
This job, yes, you need to demonstrate to her the error of her ways in whatever way works. That could be simply screwing up a simple operation they're trying to do, or it could be more than that. That would fall to you, but yes, it would be the one conversation. After that, if she comes back to it, if I call on you to do this again, it would be a brand new negotiation.
You will have my assistance for this job.
Okay. Jolie, at that point, Sliv shows up, and hands out the drinks. Galahad, give me another composure roll.
Come on, buddy, you can do this.
You got this, Galahad.
That's not going to be enough.
That's
no.
Galahad, consummate professional.
Yeah. She gives you a wink as she sees you when she realizes the effect that she's having on you. When you jump a little bit, when her fingers brush your hand as she's handing you your drink. And then
Jolie's definitely chuckling.
Yeah. And then she wanders away. Jolie, go ahead and roll negotiations. Let's see what
Yeah. Where's my negotiation?
Influence.
Influence.
Oh, is it? It's influence, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So influence rating plus charisma.
Yep.
All right. Right. Cool.
Let's see.
Priest. It's a 13. That's right, guys. I'm rolling 13d6. 4 successes.
Mm-hmm. And I got 7 successes.
Oh my god.
So it's up to you if you want to re-roll your hits. If you want to re-roll your misses or not. That would be 9
What do
dice. That would be 4.
I
It would
spend
cost you 4 edge.
4 edge.
Yep, but you gain 2 just from meeting him.
Okay. I gotta find my edge again. Okay, I got 5. I can do that.
Yep.
I can spend the 4 edge.
Okay. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll 9 more dice.
Right. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 9. All right. Well, that brings it up to 5 successes.
Okay. Well, no. Hey, you're not being beat by. He's not rolling double your number of hits. So you,
Right.
Yeah, you negotiate, but you do end up agreeing to 4,000. Especially helps that Prism. Well, first off, here is her information, and he swipes it up. And I know how I'll do this. Yes. Oh boy. That was good. I accidentally grabbed a picture of Hanako.
It's an Akko.
Yeah. Yep. You can see in AR the image appears of a dark-haired girl, not holding a pistol great, but not holding it awful either.
She got good trigger discipline.
Yeah. Showing, of course, the fully armoring her belly with a cutoff
Yeah.
t-shirt. This is Holly. And well, what is she to me? A complete stranger.
Then why bother at all?
That's
Let the child make her own mistakes and figure it out. That's how the world works.
Except that we are being hired for this job,
that one.
and it is not
That's
our
the
place
answer.
to ask those questions.
That.
To satisfy your friend's curiosity, a long time ago, her mother asked me a question. And that question has stuck with me through the ages and is honestly something I have found my life to have been improved by repeatedly asking that in a variety of situations.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is your problem her getting into this line of work, or merely those that she is choosing to associate with?
Those that she's choosing to associate with. While I have not seen the mother in over 20 years, I have kept I have
You've kept an eye on your friend's child. I get it.
I have searched I have looked her up every once in a while to see how she's doing. And something caught my eye on a family photo. I have no right to manipulate this young lady's life into stopping what she wants to do. I do, however, want to make sure that she realizes the costs of associating with people like that.
Do you know any names or handles of those that she is associating with?
Yes, I do. The gang.
I already have an idea for how to talk her out of this.
Yeah.
Just out of character.
It's just like I feel like we're just gonna end up kind of cornering her and then just talking her out of this.
Oh, see, just to put all my cards on the table out there, my big contact, Pulse, has a history of grooming new Shadowrunners.
Oh,
Because that is his backstory.
Take care of her.
Yes, or at least you can get her into contact with a decent group.
Oh no! Who names themselves elite?
And
Oh Lord!
Oh my word!
I know. It's it's like somebody just pulled
Eternity?
open a cyberpunk names generator and just
basically
named themselves after it after every word thing that came up.
Zigzag?
A memory roll to see if I know any of these
Okay.
rules.
Is that first name intentional, Tom? Or was Eternity pulled from the generator as well?
Pulled from the generator as well.
Oh, okay. Not intentional. Okay. I
No.
noticed the connection with the Thursday game. I was checking if it was intentional or not.
Is there somebody named Eternity on the Thursday game?
Yep.
That was a handle Candy used.
Yep. That's one of Candy's.
Oh wow!
Come on,
That's
Tom. I'm not even in the game, and I remember that.
I take very detailed notes.
Yep.
But
That's
if
it.
it was unintentional, that's fine. And not
I
that
was
character would know it anyway.
I was half convinced that it was going to be the damn vampire.
Don't give him ideas.
Well, he already gave us this. He can't put the vampire in now. There's no way the vampire that was introduced because there's no way the vampire that was introduced in the Thursday night game is dealing with elite, push, and zigzag as his compatriots.
Basis. Luck.
Oh
man, those are some.
Was that a yes to the memory roll, by the way, Tom?
yeah, you can do it. I'm asking, do you have a Shadowrun knowledge skill?
I'm pretty sure I do, but let me double check.
I mean, they only cost 2 karma, so if you haven't used all your karma yet that you've earned,
yeah, I can toss it on there.
Yep.
I am currently writing out a message to Prism.
Okay.
Like while this conversation is
Do you
happening.
mean Pulse? Because you are Prism.
Pulse. Yes. Who did I? Oh, yeah.
It's
Yes.
That weird thing of
Pulse.
when you text your own phone number in order to make sure you get something down.
Except Prism's got photographic memory, so they don't have to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Goof.
So 3. So you're checking to see if you recognize any of these names?
Yep. Who they run with, any fixers that have complained about them, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Give me a luck roll. Just an edge roll.
Two hits.
2 hits. Okay. You are incredibly lucky. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you remember. Yeah, it was when it was when that last trip you had to take down through, through the underground to the actual orc underground and then to the no man's land underneath there. You do remember the person you were escorting on that run talking about a horrendous experience he had with some baby Shadowrunners, and you're pretty sure that he mentioned Zigzag and Elite.
Oh God, always Aldo. All roads lead to Aldo. All right.
Does Jolie hear you mumbling
No.
Aldo under your breath?
No. It's just the constant stream of consciousness that goes through Galahad's heads every time a run is about to happen. Oh, please, just not him.
Not again.
Words.
They are good. They are good things to use.
They are good things to use. Is there a time frame on this job?
Yes. I believe it. It needs to happen fairly quickly. That's why that's why you've got to have a certain lack of subtlety to this. They are planning. They're planning something.
Do you know their target?
No, I do not.
Do you know their fixer?
I don't think they're using one.
They're not using a fix.
I think they're freelancing at something.
Freelancing?
I think they're freelancing
Meaning
something.
it's likely a personal job.
Oh,
That or
oh
something you heard
no.
about on
Or
the
directly
Xangpow
with
to
a-
do with.
Mhm.
Well, this is even more important to just stop them because that's dangerous.
Okay.
All right, yeah, we'll do this.
And I assume no harm should come to Holly, but I assume harm to the rest of them is not your concern.
Well,
I'm
from the stupidity is a curable condition. I have seen people cured of stupidity, so I'm not looking for these six people to get massacred.
Understood.
But yes, if they're injured, that's perfectly fine. If their equipment is banged up, that's perfectly fine. You know.
Are there any other players that we should be aware of?
Not that I know of. I literally found out as much as I said. They're pretty under the radar. I definitely don't. Well, I don't operate in that avenue anymore, and yeah, I wouldn't even know who to ask to get down that low anymore.
Understood.
That's why I need intermediaries who may still have some contacts at that level.
Anything we should know before we walk out of this room?
Oh, crap. Yes. And he swipes the picture over to you and the specifications over to you. Yes, there is something you should know. Give me one. Mm-hmm. Um. Yeah, he. Come on, go up there. There we go. His eye. Do you all follow where his eyes are?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
He
It's-
is looking up here. And
I think I need to pick up some gas grenades. That might be useful for me.
Sorry, is Prism saying that out loud?
No, hence the lack of a voice changer.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Although
It was just
in
sort of like-
in yet another window, they have pulled up a not a wish list, but a shopping list, I suppose. Non-lethal gas grenades. Because they're a white hat, so they can't. I basically take cannot die as a direct result of the character's actions to a rather extreme, does not deal physical damage.
You and your freaking Hippocratic oath.
Precisely.
That's why I won't be using the Manhunter, but the Shock Glove. A more sophisticated way of stunning people into silence.
Well, we're about to use the Manhunter.
I know.
Okay, let's see where is
Don't. Oh no. Oh god. Because it's giving us stats on them if you hover over them.
Yeah.
Did you see what their melee weapon is?
Yeah.
This is.
At least it's just a regular whip.
Is
Sir,
it just a regular whip, or is it just Tesla in shorthand for they all have monomolecular? Because I don't think the regular whip has stats in the books.
they also have an AK-97.
It does have stats in the books.
If it didn't 5, I wouldn't imagine why they wouldn't in 6. Although, why would you ever use a regular whip?
This guy.
Okay. At which point, okay.
Oh god, I have to ask the question, where's Sliv?
Looks like they're all the way back in this top right
Okay.
corner, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, at this
I am
point,
too old for this.
the they
No more for closer to the fight.
there is a you know, there is the rope thing with pegs that the lead thug just kind of knocks over, and at that point the Great Paladin goes, and you all three get an icon to be broadcasting. If you broadcast this, it won't affect you.
They got
Just
an IFS system in the security systems
Yeah.
here, don't they?
Yeah.
just this is not your problem. So just write it out. It won't be an issue for me.
Oh, okay.
And they, as like I said, they knock over the thing and they all ascend. Words are exchanged. Lead Thug attempts to be intimidating. He's not really. I mean, they all look like they could cause damage, but they don't look like they have a whole lot of logic between the bunch of them.
Gotcha.
Is everybody just doing what he said to stay quiet and clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unless anything looks threatening, then I might
Yeah.
walk up. But like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna sit there.
Yep.
As
Galahad,
long as Sliv is fine.
yeah. Galahad, give me a perception roll.
so good. I'm so fantastic. I'm historically so good at these. Holy shit.
Yeah, there you go. Tonight.
4 hits.
She is looking incredibly bored
Okay.
until she catches your eye. And then as the argument between the Grey Paladin and the lead thug starts to reach the pitch that you see, she puts one hand on the bar and slowly uses that to lever herself over so that she is behind the bar, with behind the protection of the bar with Sam. But it's one of those like Cirque du Soleil situations where it's not like she vaults over it. No, she puts a hand there, and through an impressive display of musculature, she puts herself over the table behind the bar.
Oh my.
Give me another composure roll.
She's so skilled.
I'm gonna
Galahad.
fail it. I
Yeah.
already knocked off 50 million to give her as a tip. Don't make me give her more.
Is he like internally drooling? Or is it visible now?
Yeah. Okay. No. Yep. Nope.
Jesus.
Okay. Give yourself a negative quality. Smitten with Sliv.
I was going to say bewitched.
How is that a negative quality?
Well, I mean, it depends on the situation. Yeah,
know. I'm joking.
But at which point, literally as she's dropping down, that's when everything gets interesting. All of a sudden, the lights kick on. Painful strobe lights that Galahad, you remember back when you fought Gillian.
Yep. I still have the flitter compensation, but these still suck and I hate them.
Yeah, well, no, but the difference is that actually, yeah. Did you remember to activate it while you were in the middle of watching Sliv?
Well, it's standard with the eyes. They're just all like I figure as soon as they start recognizing it, they flick it on.
It is. However, he sent you guys something to tag yourself with. And like Prism and Jolie, who definitely tagged themselves with it, they're not affected by it. It doesn't target them.
Give me a second. Rolling edge. Yes, I remember to tag myself.
Okay. Yep.
With the icon.
Yeah. So yeah, none of it. It's still bright, but none of the light pulses target your eyes. At which point, you all see the Grey Paladin run over here and press while these 5 are swearing about something, swearing about what's happened to their eyes, and you see him press a button and a door pops open. He disappears down it, and Tom has to get faster at this. And then the door closes. At which point, the thugs start swearing. I did it again. How'd you let him pass you? And they, at this point, Sam suggests they move on, or Lone Star will be called. He actually does a pretty good bluff with it, and they move out.
Are they doing pin tests on a new security system for a new spot? Is that what this is?
Did
You don't have to answer. I'm just out of character.
No. You don't know. At which point, Sliv comes over with a second round. He said if anything unpleasant happened, you could have a second round on the house. Well, not on the house, but on him.
Oh, can I get scotch in this one?
Certainly, sweetie.
Thank you, darling.
Prism, can you... I hate those, they hurt my eyes. My eyes aren't even real and they hurt my eyes. Can you locate our errant children?
I will do what I can.
So, how do we want to handle this situation Galahad in prison? I mean, obviously, we just need to talk to this girl and maybe...
At this time, I'll go ahead and send off my message to Pulse.
Okay.
Basically, very rough outline, and be like, do you have a credible group that might be inviting of a new Shadowrunner?
We gotta make sure if she is gonna start the game, she's starting the game ahead of it, without, too many negatives on her sheet. So we gotta
I'm reaching out to a friend of mine that could help with that.
That sounds wonderful.
We gotta stop her from doing something stupid now. I will...
Well, I think we need to stop all of them if they're doing a freelance work. Something like that could happen.
Convince her not to join.
I will call the van and send the bike home. Finish my drink. And basically just say, hey, the van's outside. We should be continuing this on the road. Be a bit more when things happen. As he walks, before he walks out, he stops. He does, oh God, I hate this. He does the awkward thing, because I think Sliv's talking to somebody when he's walking out. So he's the awkward thing of waiting around just a second too long, of like, I know that shouldn't, all right, yeah. And then just sends her the 50 million tip, and of course the comments to it are his comm code, and then he heads out. Oh,
Smooth.
shut up. Oh yeah, King Smooth.
Smooth.
I've got 3 charisma and a little bit of influence. No actual social skills.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
You got more social skills than I do.
Yeah. Go ahead and
You're
give
an
me
AI.
give me a charisma -1 roll.
Charisma.
Can Joey wingman him? Oh no, he rolled it.
Okay.
I mean, it's 50% on my dice pool there. That's saying something.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Also, give me a perception roll.
Oh God. There we go. Back to 2 hits.
Okay. That's not quite enough. Yeah, she's over in she seems to be over talking to the two people at these things. That's why it takes a while. Yeah, you see a dwarf and you're guessing a gnome.
Yeah, but by the way, it's one of those things of I stand around a little bit too long waiting to talk to her, but it's not like I wait until she comes back.
Yes.
It's as soon as he has that voice in his head going, "You're a grown-ass man. Get the fuck out."
Yeah.
He'll just send it to her like her whatever Venmo code that she's got.
Yep.
Or equivalent, and then just get the hell out. And he's like, no, fresh air. We need some fresh air right about now. Let's wait for the van to show up.
Okay. All right. Okay. You all right, you head out.
I assume Jolie can send her her rental vehicle away.
Yeah.
Send it back.
Yep.
Without needing to get in it. So she'll do that since Galahad's fans here.
Okay. All right. So going back to Theater of the Mind. Okay. You guys are mobile. What are you doing for legwork?
Could I ask for a 5-minute bio?
Yes, you can, but we're not allowing it. That's part of the Halloween horror. You can't walk away. But yeah,
you're an AI. You don't need a bio break.
I was gonna say, fight me, Tom. You can't stop me from walking away.
Just walk away.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I will. This is weird. What did I do here?
So it looks like we're planning on taking a break.
Yes,
Now's
we are
a good
taking.
chance to get in hashtag spooky snacks in the chat for your chance to enter to win delicious snacks from our local
2 entries per game
here in Shadow of Nox. You get 2 entries per game. That's right.
Go ahead and get my second entry in there.
Yeah, I better do that as well.
All right, we back in 5, folks. Okay. We are back, and you guys were figuring out what you wanted to. Well, you were calling Pulse. Prism was calling Pulse.
Yes.
Anybody else calling anybody?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I know Tanis is in this area. Do I know if Wuzzy's in this area?
Wuzzy's always tricky.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. We'll reach out to him and see if he's in the area, and if he's not, that's fine.
I'm gonna say Wuzzy's not in the area. However, Tanis is in the area, but unfortunately, he's in a private meeting at the Cafe Penumbra. So.
Oh. So I'm just gonna give Tanis just like a little leave him a message.
Yep.
Hey. Looking for someone who would hire babe Shadowrunners to do a high-level job.
I mean, Jolie, we were at the Cafe Penumbra, so
we could just walk back in.
Or before we
walk. Yeah, but you don't know that. I was tossing that in. Yeah, it's not like it's not the type of place where you say, "Yeah, I'm at the Cafe Penumbra."
He doesn't have his status on the Matrix that's a Cafe Penumbra.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have his ping? Can I just ping him and be like,
Tanis is not somebody who you can track down.
Where is he on Snapchat maps?
Can I just ping his comm?
No, you could definitely send him a message. Yes.
Okay, I'll just send him. I'll shoot him a quick message. It's along the lines of like baby Shadowrunners doing a big job. ? Do you know of any in the current area? And then give him the list of names that we got under these names, under these aliases.
Okay.
Get back to me as soon as possible, please and thank you.
All right, go ahead and give me an influence roll +2.
Okay. Boop 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 boop.
Maybe I won't get any grenades. There's no autosoft I can get for athletics.
8.
Can you buy
And I don't think targeting works with grenades.
4 successes. That's over half.
Okay. All right.
Unless I get a grenade launcher.
Yeah, that was Okay, so you call Pulse.
I do.
No, I am not getting you. Though they haven't done the next season of OmniStar's
This is
Awakened
why we
Kingdom.
don't feed AIs TV
Okay.
shows.
All right. No, I will get you some Neil the Barbarian.
That's gonna explain what Metal Hammer
Did I
is.
call it a bad time?
No, it's okay. No, it's fine. How are you doing?
Fine.
You
I
can
just got a job, and
good.
I just got a job to pull an individual who has gotten themselves wrapped up in a less than satisfactory group of what sounds like wannabe Shadowrunners.
Okay, it's not an AI, right?
No,
Okay, because I'm full up. Gotcha. Okay.
you picked up a new one.
Yeah, I think I'm fostering it for the moment. I'm gonna try and give it back. I think she could use the I think she could use it, the mothering skills, but anyways, yes, I do. Okay.
We have yet to make contact with the individual, but I wanted to ask you beforehand if you had any groups that would perhaps have an opening, or I know you tend to, or have in the past, groomed new Shadowrunners.
You know what? Yes, I have a job for her. Them, whoever. They got a brain, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Potentially for choices in companionship, but as far as I am aware, she has a brain, yes.
I can't really fault anybody. You hang out with me. So.
There weren't many options when I awakened. But I do thank you.
That's painful, but okay. I'm not. Have you worked on the humor subroutines yet, or is that? Nope, that's just straight. Okay. All right, moving on. Yes, I have a job. I have a job for them when you get them. And yeah, it'll probably be better with whatever the wannabes toss at them. Wannabes tend to get used as poster childs by Lone Star.
Very good. Thank you. I will be in touch.
All right. Okay. You've got. Okay, so
and then I'll be trying to track them down.
Okay. You're just gonna do a matrix search on the Yahoos?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm about to ask an old man question.
Okay.
In character or out of character?
Yes. Well, no, just because out of character, and this might be tipping something, and just a general question: are the Halloweeners still a thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they still a thing?
I believe so. They were in 5.
I
can't imagine it would disappear between the two.
I think they were, but I think they've been beaten down pretty good in Seattle.
Okay. Duly noted.
That's new.
I
remember using the Halloweeners a lot in 5.
Yeah, well, it's
they were part of a turf war in 2071 is the last thing I saw on the wiki about them.
Okay.
And I realized that was 10 years ago, so that might have been what happened, is that they got beat to shit. And
yeah.
But it was literally one of those things of, oh man, it's Halloween. Tom's gonna throw the Halloweeners at us. Wait. Do they still exist?
They're mentioned in the 60 books.
Yeah.
I mean, Is that what this group's name is? The Halloween?
No.
No, Halloweeners is a
Halloweeners-
gang.
They're an established gang. Like if you're part
Yeah.
of Halloweeners, you're not a Shadowrunner.
Yeah.
You're
You're a
quote
gang.
unquote better. than-
Okay. Yeah, they did.
They're
They're
still around.
Yeah, they did rebuild themselves. Like looks like they got took out right before. They got beat down pretty good by the ancients right before 5e. And in the lore, they built themselves back up to a medium sized gang.
Did they only show up during Halloween?
No.
No.
They
Like a
basically
conclave?
all of their stuff, like they painted themselves in like clown or pumpkin makeup and
Yeah.
all their like bikes and everything.
Okay.
were made to look-
Skulls, zombies, pumpkins.
Basically, yes.
Basically,
It was-
yes.
ghosts.
It was
Ghosts.
every bad trope you could think of around that kind of stuff wrapped up into one gang.
The candy cane,
Yeah.
animal, fake animal masks.
Yep. It looks like from the index and the books and everything like that, it looks like they got that war got dealt with in 4E and such. And in 5e they basically came back, but nobody's really done anything with them.
Gotcha. Just
So
one of those things of like, there are things that I know about this world in my bones that
Yep.
that no one has heard about in 30 years.
Bless you.
It was a
Uh,
cough, but thank you. I
cannot
picked up
help.
smoking again, so I've picked up a cough again.
There you go. Hey, look at that. There's a correlation.
Almost like you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, but it's the only thing that works on my anxiety at the moment
There we
That's
go.
fair. That's fair.
until I
Alright.
can get medicated again.
okay.
Gotta get the
So-
fume.
I
Now
have one of those.
Ava's doing the
Didn't
deep
you
weed and
say it?
perceiving astrally.
It's the nicotine I need
But you don't. Never mind.
for
I
the
won't argue.
anxiety.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Children.
I'm
let's play the
self-medicating
game.
with nicotine for my anxiety. It helps.
Okay.
In fact, I have it on good authority that I am a bitch without nicotine. Okay, his exact words, you're a lot
Sorry.
nicer when you're smoking.
Tom, whatever you're gonna say, no. Anyway,
there
do
was
we find
no
More
way
of a
in-
bitch. More of a bitch.
No way
do
in
we
hell
find
is
the
it on
Muppet
stream.
babies?
What was that? Do you
Do
find
we
the baby?
find the Muppet
All right, I
babies?
need to do
Okay.
my search.
Yes. Well, actually, that was a question. Is there anything you're like? Jolie put a ping out to Tanis. Is there anything you're doing?
My contacts are nowhere near anyone else's. I have shit for charisma, and didn't put any karma or anything into them. So it's if everyone else is doing stuff, I am getting everyone to where they need to go
I
to
mean,
re-gear and make sure they're ready for whatever is going to happen, and then
Oh, I'm gonna compile a courier sprite to help me with
Yeah.
this.
You do have Aldo's number.
don't make me do this.
Don't make me do
This-
this.
This is the horror. This is the horror of the.
Of Aldo.
Let's
You know what's
see.
really
with my
funny?
dice
I know a
pool-
real Aldo in person, in life,
Are they
or he
also
was
people?
alive. Yeah, he was. You ever heard of Papa Murphy's? It's a take and bake pizza company.
I was gonna say the huge pizza place.
Yeah, it's a huge take and bake pizza place. And before it was Papa Murphy's, it was Papa Aldo's.
Ah, yeah.
Really?
we don't have any of those
Yep.
around here.
And
Oh, I guess I
And
might
his
not be as
son-
big as I thought they were.
his son-in-law Murphy took over the business and kept
Well-
it the same thing.
I will say my my hometown
E.
in upstate New York was very much founded by Italians and Germans. So aside from like the big major chains, it's all local Italian families owned pizza places around here. So
So, what do you think? Is Galahad gonna bite the bullet?
yeah, because if we do this well enough, we get to get invited back to the Cafe Penumbra.
You want me to go ahead and roll my own resistance for compiling a sprite?
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah.
Can I-
Oh, don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna make you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you roll for other people resisting stuff.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to resist the fade and then try again. What is my fade resist?
Galhead, do you need
Resonance-
assistance with this?
No.
I see you struggling over there. You look really stressed out.
By the way, who's in shotgun and who's in the back with the drones?
I'm shocking.
Oh, willpower plus charisma. That's right.
I feel
drone-
bad putting Prism back there with the drones. Like,
Why?
Because
She's with
They do
friends.
not care.
don't put that fear in me.
Yeah.
Like, I will say there is definitely there's definitely an anxiety thing of like right before he goes to bed
I'm
of
gonna edge
Galahad
that.
connecting with all of his drones and being like, is anyone there?
So wait, my fade is reduced by 2 because I'm now
You just get
Eight,
the
what is
online
it?
ping, but you don't get anything else in return.
techno shaman.
It's the same thing of like how everyone who's owned a pet has at least one time said,
She was fine.
if you can
I can
talk, you
I
can
can
just
deal
tell
with
me. I'll
2.
be cool. I promise.
Yeah.
Make the
Like he-
screen blink twice if you're real.
But yes, while Prism is frying themselves in the back in the back with the drones,
No, I only
I
took
will-
2 matrix damage. It's fine.
I will reach out to Aldo and it's the thing of like,
All right.
please don't pick up, please don't pick up, please don't pick up.
I'm gonna
please don't
try
pick up."
once.
Galahad.
Hey Aldo,
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Have a job that
Uh-huh.
you might be able to point me in the right direction on.
Okay. Well, you did such a great job with my buddy over at Chummer's warehouse. I owe you. So,
And then I will bring up the list.
dude, yeah. If you could top that off, and you know what, this place is pretty empty. You really should sit down and take a load off a bit.
I don't like you as a person.
Okay.
Hit us, Ava.
Okay.
Okay, that felt good.
No fade on the second one because my compiling reduces fade value by 2. So I soaked all the fade
Nice.
on the second one. And I technically get 2 services because I gain 1 additional service as long as I get 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you need, Galahad?
The job involves Eternity, Luck, Zigzag, Push, Elite, and Basis.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not
No,
currying them, are you?
No, not working with them. Not doing them any favors. I
Because they
assure
were,
you.
they're, as far as I can tell, they're not housebroken. I don't
Where
want.
are they, or do you know what score they'd be pulling?
Oh no, they wouldn't do that, would they?
Yes, they would. What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, it was what they were talking about was hitting a caravan, driving into the Ache. Right. Well, not, the new name of it or whatever, but
It's still the ache.
but yeah, they were supposed to hit a Shiawase caravan going into it or out of it. I'm not sure which. It sounded stupid to me, and I honestly didn't pay that much attention because I figured they get killed far before doing it.
While he's like Galahad's relatively stone faced listening on this call, the van drops itself into third gear and starts accelerating.
Yes. Liv. Are you sure, Sliv? Oh, well.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Siv. Yep. Oh, good. Hey, good luck. Good luck with that.
What kind of
Hopefully you can set
location
those kids right.
Absolutely, Aldo. You have a good one.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, I'm just mentally thinking of the difference in the contact sheets.
Yeah.
Like Aldo has Galahad at like loyalty 4 and connections like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It is not the other way around.
Yeah. No. Nope.
was that like loyalty 1 for him for like a base?
You know,
A connection of 2.
take emotional damage. The open this box for emotion and take 2 emotional damage before you can
All
call.
right, so I switch over from speaking to people out loud and like flip over Kit style into the car and speaking of things as like the car is picking up and different things start like news articles and things like start popping up in the windshield, including Gillian's run on on the Ache and running the car into it, and basically sharing everything with the group because Gillian, like the whole reason we had to talk to Gillian was because he was shooting people while they broke people out of the Ache, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So they're on high alert right now. At the very least of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god,
I'm
the children.
We have
Galahad, you're gonna have to
Holly's-
fill me in. I don't know what all this information is. I've never.
Oh no, yeah, I'm basically I'm filling it in from the radio. It's just the fact that like I jumped into the car because I'm better at driving that way and can like somewhat multitask without, you know, I'm not texting while driving. I'm being while texting.
Yeah. Well, at that point, you've got a couple actions, and it's only a minor to start putting stuff up. So yeah,
like I've got all the hot sim actions, everything like that. Plus my dice pool doubles when I'm jumped into the vehicle versus driving with my meat body.
So what Jolie sees is you go from a phone call to the chair, just like all the way back.
Yeah, basically.
Galahad.
But yeah, I'll start. Like literally, you can't see out the windshield anymore. I can see through the car sensors because I'm jumped into it. That's part of the reason I did it too. And as the windshield turns into like the crazy board with all the threads of, you know, showing up like just highlighting things and like lining them up and like saying, okay, so they are trying to hit the Ache. They're running a convoy either coming in or coming out.
What is the Ache?
The Ache is, what was the actual acronym stand for?
it was it was the Renraku Arcology.
Yeah, the Ache stands for Ecology, Commercial, and Housing Enclave.
Yeah. It was recently bought by Shiawase, who are still working on the renaming it.
Basically, it's a giant pyramid that is in downtown Seattle that's supposed to be self-contained so that they can keep all the workers there. So like you would work, live, go get drinks, get food at the grocery store, do all that stuff inside the same building. Like you can't call out sick or can't say that traffic's really bad when it's literally taking an elevator up to your job from where you live. Kind of situation.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the 6th world version of the company town.
Yeah. And
So it's Epcot. Got it.
And exactly like that, they would pay you primarily in our ecology script, and you can't use that other places, so you can't leave. It's you can check in anytime you want, but you can never ever leave.
Yeah.
Which honestly, to me, doesn't sound that too bad right now.
Same. If being unemployed for over a year, I would take that and lose my soul, but who has one anyway? But yes. So basically, at the best of times, it is one of the most heavily fortified Shiawase buildings in Seattle. But in universe, like 3 weeks ago, somebody broke out of the arcology and killed a bunch of Shiwasi guards, meaning they brought in. We've had just enough time for them to bring in a shit ton of reinforcements and be on super high alert because there's now bosses asking how the hell did this happen. So
we got kids trying to knock a
like
van going in. Oh,
experienced
God.
Shadowrunners would be like,
Would be
we
leery
might-
of this.
no,
shit.
that
we
would
might
be the
be able
last-
to do this. But these people are dumb enough to think, no, we've got this.
desperate, experienced
So,
Shadowrunners
yeah.
might, but like
I'm
they'd have to be extremely desperate.
I am booking downtown.
And I'm giving an order.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Joe. I thought you
No,
were
just
finished.
basically saying to Prism and saying, hey, we need to find them now.
Yeah,
Sooner
and we
than now.
have Holly's like comlink information, right?
don't think we
You
got
have a comm link for her. If you got a high enough dice pool, it's not worth that making you roll. If you ping it, it's currently off right now.
Of course it is.
You don't know what else she might have.
Can you pull records? See what comlink she was nearby previously, like 24 hours ago?
Like a cell ping.
If I had gotten a cookie on it prior to it being turned off, yes. It being off now, I cannot access anything about it.
Can you do a social media search for these assholes? Because I know one of them is trying to live stream.
I can at least help with that. I can.
Yes, yes, I can.
Pulls up phone, starts AR flipping through it.
Okay.
I might actually be able to do multiple searches at the same time. Let me
Yep.
actually look at
Yeah, I
the
can do
details of that
one.
quality.
Yeah, with you, Jolie's got like social media stuff, right? That's one of her
Her knowledge
things,
skills?
knowledge skills or whatever.
Yes, I can do multiple matrix searches at the same time, so I can like search for all of these different handles to see which one streams
I
or
have the Meta
runs.
Link. I have
Nope,
Meta Link
On
in
your
the Hermes
skills,
icon.
on your skill section, see how it has the two tabs of skills and knowledge?
Well, maybe not all of them. How many names do we have?
Knowledge.
6.
Oh yes, I can do 6 at the same time. I can't do anything else, but
Mhm.
I can handle 6 streams of information at the same time
Okay.
without any drop in efficacy.
No, I don't have anything there. I
Thought for
have
sure she had.
I have memory.
Okay, it's not one of your.
So when you have the two tabs for skills, you just click on skills and knowledge. Knowledge should be stuff like English, and then
Oh, I'm just
know.
looking at the PDF that he gave
Yeah.
me. So
okay.
it hasn't. It's not that well defined. Like language, she's an
Fair.
expert. She knows
Okay.
French. Fine cuisine, media
go.
personalities.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. Yes.
That would
All
be
right.
a memory test to use the knowledge skill.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Okay.
give me a memory test for that.
All right, that's an 8.
And that will feed into when Ava starts.
I'm also gonna send Tannis like a, hey, this is more urgent now. Can you please get back to me as soon as
Mhm.
possible? 1 success. It's because she's from the South. She doesn't know Seattle. Even though she's been here for like a month and a half, she doesn't know Seattle.
Yeah, but like a month of that has been with Cinnamon.
That's true. She's been cloistered with Cinnamon
Yeah.
on the DL.
You've watched
keep her
so much
safe.
Billy Berserker.
So we're caught up. We're at the current season on the current episode release. I hate it. But she's watching it in quietness and not saying it.
For my birthday, I got a
yeah.
Netflix gift card, so I'm actually getting Netflix again.
Nice.
So I accidentally binged an entire season of Lincoln Lawyer. Because I was like, "All right, I'll just put it on in the background, it'll be fine." And then like the finale is rolling, and I'm like, I didn't
kinda-
do anything else but that.
I kind of
Bro.
want to get that.
I'm pretty sure I binged the entirety of it was like 51, 52 episode series, like 45 minutes each in a weekend.
That was
I
me with
didn't
Dexter.
sleep.
When I first started getting Dexter, I watched 3 seasons in 24 hours or 48 hours. I was like, I need to not think about murder right now. I need to go outside.
There was a really good thing on Netflix that I binged, and it had people who basically couldn't die because they had a disc thing in their neck.
That's
And
the
it can be
Takeshi
uploaded
Kovacs novels.
Yes.
What was that
Altered
series
Carbon.
called?
Altered Carbon.
Altered Carbon, yes.
Yeah.
I know
Delicious.
exactly what you're talking about. I did the
Eclipse
same
Phase, the
thing with
RPG.
the
It's really
first season of
fantastic.
that.
Oh,
I love the fact that
binged
you can recat.
So good.
I see that pop up, Tesla, as I'm driving.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you want me to
fantastic
roll my
games.
matrix search?
Yes, please go ahead and roll your matrix search.
Let me see. I think I have an agent.
I'm just
Let me look
unfortunately
here.
unable to find anything here. I mean, if we were in Alabama or Mississippi, I got you covered, but
I
Well-
do have the cyber program pack, which comes with a rating 6 agent. So I have an additional. It buys hits, 12 dice, 3. I have an additional 3 for this.
oh,
Do you want me to roll one matrix search or?
Yeah, just one matrix search. We'll take one and assume it's now we're doing
5 successes.
5 successes. Okay. All right. Okay. Go ahead and give me 3 more as you are
Extended.
yep, extended, yeah.
the silence is now good for hashtag spooky
16
snacks.
total.
If you haven't put it in the chat yet, hashtag spooky snacks to get your chance to win a box of delicious snacks from here truly. I don't know, that just fit wording wise. Hashtag spooky snacks.
Oh man.
Also, another reason
Yeah.
to get Netflix is delicious.
You asked
in
the dad a
dungeon.
question. Dad's gonna give you a dad answer.
um
So if we can get them all out, great. But priority is her.
okay. All right. Yes, you do. One of them is live streaming it. Let's see.
It's
That
zigzag,
means
isn't
they're
it?
already on it. I was hoping we'd catch them before the job began.
Yep.
Yep, and it is push. Push is pushing out the live stream of what they're. Actually, let me check something, but I didn't.
If you're doing it in order, that's actually zigzag.
Yeah, no, it was push because it was close, and I like the name push because push is pushing out their caper to the Matrix. Okay, hey, all right, so this is what we're doing. All right, we've been watching
I'm gonna
this.
stream this to the other two.
Yeah, we've been watching this run.
Meanwhile, I'm
weeks.
trying to triangulate their position based on the stream.
Yep. Now they don't. Now they got a couple big guys with them.
Oh my
But
God.
it's not a high profile thing, and they zip out of here and they seem to go downtown. We generally lose them in downtown, but they got to be doing some kind of exclusive courier thing. We're thinking medical testing or whatever. And I'm gonna give Galahad an edge because I'm pretty sure you just figured out what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get an edge for figuring out that. So we're gonna hit
What are we
this
doing?
van and take him out. We figured, it's generally just two big guys, so we could tie up the driver and Halls is going to be Halls is a dead shot, so
She's
to be
not.
able to trank the guy in shotgun, and we'll be good.
There's a couple of different options, Ava. None of them are good, especially when it comes to medical research. What's important in Tesla's world right now happening in the realm of medical research?
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they in a vehicle at the time?
I'm going to put a comment in his chat.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh, Prism, no, you're not helping. You're not helping.
Go ahead. What are you putting in?
It's typically good OPSEC if you are streaming your runs to only post it afterwards. Otherwise, your target could find your stream.
I'm gonna have my
Target acquired.
my sprite, since I can see it. Let me look at how this power actually works. Because I want to place a cookie on however high I can get in their gear. So whatever script kitty they've got that thinks they're a decker and is protecting their stuff. If I can find their
That's got to be Jazz.
deck,
That's got to be Jazz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a cookie on it.
Okay.
Which is a cracking plus resonance versus intuition plus firewall.
Oh, no,
Look at my
it's elite, because elite is trying to do elite speak, but actual speak, because it's meta on a meta.
Wow.
Resonance is equal to their level. So okay, so he's got.
Yeah.
Also, while this is happening, are they in a vehicle at the moment? Like, what's behind Push as the?
Yeah, they seem to be. Oh yeah, you recognize it's a bulldog.
Of course, it's Bulldog.
Yeah, I mean.
Also, I was trying to come across as like just.
Yeah, you're trying to.
Good-willed advice.
Yep. Oh, but no.
Also.
No, there's trying to, and then there's Prism.
Yeah. Well, no.
And then there's tone over the matrix.
Right.
And,
you put down the straightforward information, and then all the other people zoom in, and it just turns into a YouTube track. It just turns into a YouTube
start
chat.
getting heckled by their comments.
Yes.
Man.
Are they heckling me or the runners?
Yes.
They're
Yes.
Or is it
well,
split between the two?
Push starts to try to heckle you, but he's slowly getting kind of washed down in terms of keeping up with everybody else. He's literally trying to be part of that. And you can actually see him on the video. He's it's clear he's like swiping and trying to. He's not really paying attention to the job anymore. He's focusing on eliminating this issue.
Also, question about their stream.
Yep.
They're using names, so I'm going to assume the answer is no, but are they doing anything to conceal their actual faces?
Know the answer to this.
Yeah, you know the answers.
Like I
no.
said, I'm assuming, but I have to ask.
Well,
One or two of them maybe has a ballistic mask.
Yeah, but they have their actual
A ballistic
IDs.
mask.
Yeah. Well, yes, they do, but right now
Might
they're
be too
flipped up.
expensive.
Of course they are.
Howls does seem to have something in front of her, it was one of those things where you were kind of surprised. You had trouble doing facial recognition on her.
There is a piece of gear that does that, I think.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
And somebody.
She does have a brain in there.
Yeah. Well, player knowledge. Yeah. Somebody, had it accidentally fall into her hands. face blind.
Uh-huh.
So she does have
Mm.
face blind. She is wearing face blind glasses.
So
You can't see that. You
Okay.
couldn't see her hair, the hair flip that she does if she was wearing the cap. So, but the face blind glasses look kind of cool.
so Tesla, how close are these guys to like popping the cap in this, right? Opening this up, this can of worms.
They are not running well. Actually, at this point, you're not sure. You can see that they're about to merge onto the road that leads away from the Ache. One of the highways that leads away from the Ache down to downtown. That was you got that from the cookie. That
Okay.
I did not
So there's a
do
poll
well on.
going. There's a poll going to see, what weapon Push should use during the actual run. You can redeem channel points in order to turn off his cyberware.
Oh my god. So I'm gonna
I'm just mad Push has more viewers than I do on Twitch.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna put this out to the both of you, or at least Julie will. What if we just call Ake and then send them this feed?
Then they die.
I don't think they'd die. I think they'd stop them.
They would die.
I will
kids?
literally from the
Yes.
top left-hand corner of the windshield, layering it is just a bunch of news articles about accidents that happen in the arcology or Shiawassee,
Never mind then.
people that just and like literally filling like the like just filling the entire windshield and just death.
Are we able to see people's like comms? Can we see like their little earpiece comms?
A lot of that stuff's internal.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's internal. You can't see them now.
Okay. I
Yeah,
wasn't sure. I know in the older Shadowruns
Yeah.
it was visible.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, can we see their comms? And just ping them?
It cost me one of the cheapest bits of cyberware I bought for Galahad was spending like 100 million to get like earbuds
Built
essentially
in?
implanted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, so and just a thing for people who haven't played Shadowrun in a bit or having part of the mega corporations is that their land is sovereign territory. So if Shiawassee can get these people into the arcology, then technically they're not in Seattle anymore. And they don't have to answer to anything.
Well, technically, they're actually moving away from they're actually going away from the arcology right now.
Okay.
Kind of looks
good.
like they're trying to set up.
I'm still planning to hit them with my van.
No, they're hitting something on the way out of
Yeah.
the Ache.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when you say there's two vans. One is a roadmaster, clearly, corpsec stuff. The other is the bulldog.
Oh yeah. No, sorry. I'm gonna preface this right now as a blanket statement so you don't get me twisted. At no point am I helping them on this job.
Okay.
I am going to hit Push's van, and
Okay.
it's one of those things of if we cannot dissuade them, I will get them off the road. I will be just another accident.
Let me look at this ability. I might be
Okay.
Yeah, if you can hack them and
Go ahead and give
get
me a
into,
couple
like,
driving
other
rolls
comms.
to catch up.
Okay.
And let me know, Prism, if there's anything you're doing remotely.
question on the stream.
Yep.
Whoever's driving the vehicle, are they driving it? Do they seem to
Oh.
have a rigger jumped in? Can I tell?
No, you're pretty sure they're not because actually you have perfect recall, don't you?
I've got photographic memory, yeah.
So you've already watched you've already watched it from the beginning when Push went around and introduced everybody.
Of course he did.
Yeah, the guy driving, did the
That's got to be zigzag.
yeah the turnaround and a smile, a big smile. You don't see any cyberware, any notice of cyberware, or any sign. He's clearly not jumped in. He clearly was not jumped in at that moment. And from what
Okay.
little in the background shots you can see, he appears to be still manually controlling the vehicle.
Okay.
Has Tannis gotten back
So
to me yet?
that limits my actions for hacking.
That's true. You rolled
Because
pretty good
manual
on that.
controls, when it comes to basically manual control overrides anybody jumped in, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Because yeah, that's basically okay. So
Yeah.
Okay, so knowing where they're at, can I do like I want to spot the icon of the van.
Okay.
That's a matrix perception.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And how many driving rolls do you want on this?
Give me 3.
Okay. So first hit was 5,
Mm-hmm.
7, and 7.
Okay. Yeah, you are coming up behind them in position. You have the icon for the van.
Okay.
Rezin or Jolie, your call.
Yeah.
Phone. Is yeah, Sil, I'm fine. Thanks. Hey, what? Sorry, I had my phone off during a meeting. I had my comlink off during a meeting. What's going on, Jolie? Everything
I'm
okay
just
with
gonna
Cinnamon?
swipe. Everything's fine with Cinnamon. Take a look at this, and she just swipes over the video feed. I got baby Shadowrunners. We're running right up behind them. They don't know what they're getting into, and they're trying to take down an AIC vehicle, a med vehicle.
Okay.
Do you have any contacts that might be able to shut them down without killing them? Aside from us.
No, I don't deal with people at that level.
All right, I'm so sorry for wasting your time.
No,
Thank you for
I
getting back
get
to
it.
me.
No, wait, hang on. Yeah, here. That here's that van's got if they haven't patched it, here's an exploit that usually works. If you're trying to shut it, if you're trying to turn something off, turn off the security or shut it down. But that's about all I can do.
I just want to. I want this vehicle of theirs to just shut down, basically.
Yeah, pass that to your decker.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
And Prism, heads up.
Crash the stream before you crash the car. I don't want our
Yeah.
faces on anything.
What did
A friend of mine got me
mechanically? What
this.
did he give me?
It lets you use Edge with the known
Ooh,
exploit.
with the backdoor exploit.
Yeah, with the backdoor exploit. You
I
well,
didn't see
yeah.
it.
That means I can do this without puppeteer.
Yeah.
5 fate is a little bit heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you, Tannis, so much. I love you. Bye bye. Click. You're the best.
Hold that. Where are you at? Excuse you. Where's that list of new matrix actions? Oh my god. There it is. Okay. Crafting plus. Oh, I just realized.
Oh, no.
Prism is not actually built as a decker. They do not have cracking.
Oops.
Puppeteer it is. I
Does
will
Galahad
keep
have
fade.
cracking?
Galahad super does not. Galahad doesn't deal with the Matrix. He deals with
Okay,
physics
so
and
yeah.
electronics.
Okay.
I'm going to thread a puppeteer complex form. What do I need?
Maths. That's what's going on, guys. Maths.
No, it's...
No?
Oh, right. That just lets me take that action. It doesn't have a roll itself. Okay.
Oh God.
So
Brainstorm, what are you doing?
let's go with a... Well, obviously, it's a control device. Grudge control device. Okay. Do I have anything that gains me any? Okay, no. Sorry, I'm looking at what would give me edge in this situation.
No
which
worries.
I
I'm
guess-
having a minor freak out of the moment for completely unrelated things. Hopefully, completely unrelated things.
So I guess attack and defense ratings right now is the only thing that gets me edge. So what is the Matrix defense rating I'm dealing with?
Matrix defense rating for this is a 6.
Oh, no edge exchanged. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, no edge exchanged. Because attack rating is attack and sleaze, right?
Yeah. While you're waiting, Galahad, can you give me a perception roll?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, look at that! I got it too.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna you get. I'm gonna give you an edge for free to use on that if you want.
He's in the Roadmaster, isn't he?
No. But looking ahead at the Roadmaster, yeah. You see a drone dropping down onto the Roadmaster.
From what?
The other drone.
Really?
Yes, I do tell you.
No.
One of your,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say brethren, Thetherin. One of your Thetherin is up, is dropping on the Roadmaster at the moment.
If you give me a moment, I can shut down their vehicle, but we must move quickly before they manually restart it.
I can do that. Crash the stream first.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll give at the same moment. I'll give my. I still have one more task on my career sprite,
Yeah.
and give it the order to crash the stream.
Okay. All right, Galahad, give me a driving roll.
Yep.
Now I need to soak the fade.
Okay. What is your wish? Literally, the thing just like shuts off and starts coasting.
I Tokyo drift around them and in front of them.
Okay.
Facing basically my nose to their nose, and then as they start drifting and come to a stop,
Mm-hmm.
then you just hear Galahad go completely professional and says, "Let's move." And I jump into the Oni,
Mm-hmm.
pop the doors, and my Oni and my 2 flying drones come marching out, guns pointed at the van.
Cult Manhunter and a woman dressed in red sequins. Troll. 8'7". Sorry, it's just I find that funny.
Yeah. Okay.
And she's right up there with the Oni.
I am.
Let me see how the courier sprite tries to crash the stream.
Yep.
I'm giving any bonuses from this to Jolie to intimidate them.
Yep. Go ahead and roll influence, and you do get 3. You do get, yeah, you definitely get 2 free edge, and they don't get to use any.
Cool. Do I roll influence like with charisma or no?
Hold on.
Just
Charisma.
edge.
Influence with charisma. Before you do that,
Mhm.
this is the roll to pre-edge on and make sixes explode. So do you have
Yes.
4 edge at the moment?
Yeah, with scenes of reset, you guys haven't been using that much.
Yeah.
Then
Except I just blew all my edge to
Well,
reroll failures on my
yeah.
fade resist.
yeah, but this is the time where we're gonna do this and make those sixes explode because
Yep.
this roll shuts down the run if we do it right.
Okay. Yeah.
Let us make them piss their pantses real quick.
I'm trying to figure out
then-
how to do that. How do I make it? What do I need to add?
Exclamation mark after the greater than 5.
Yep.
No
Okay.
spaces.
All right.
Is it just exclamation mark?
Huh?
And
Is it just exclamation mark or exclamation mark 6?
Just exclamation mark.
Okay.
I want just my influence, not the
Influence plus charisma. You're gonna get that.
Influence
Okay,
plus
the whole
charisma.
thing.
Yeah.
All right. And then do I want to add the? No, it just gave me 2 edge, so I just
You add you
Burn that
add
as part
you
of
add
the-
you add your edge stat to it.
I add edge.
Yeah, whatever
my
your edge
Yeah,
stat
so
is.
it's your
5.
influence plus charisma plus your edge stat
5, 6,
with
7,
exploding
8.
sixes.
That gives me 18d6. So this is gonna
So it would
happen.
be 18d6 greater than 5 exclamation mark.
Let's see if this happens. Oh,
There we go.
11 successes.
Nice.
So she comes out of the van, dressed in her 9s. She gets up next to the Oni, pulls her Colt Manhunter, just looks at it and goes, "Get the fuck out."
Oh man, that
Get
one re-rolled a 6 like
the
3
fuck
times in a
out.
row.
Yeah.
You have 2
Wow.
seconds now.
You have 5 seconds to comply.
The back door opens up, and all 7 kids take off.
We're prioritizing Holly.
Yes.
Yep, she
So-
takes off
Right.
last because she was the one that got the 3 successes.
Yeah, 'cause she's actually somewhat confident.
Fast is
Fast as a troll with a
Oh.
15 in movement.
well no,
got-
my drone.
Oh, drum might be
'cause-
way faster. I mean,
Well, it's drone speeds were always weird, especially when it comes to anthropomorphic drones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Mother-
my drones.
I don't know if they fixed that in 6.
So both of my flying drones have a speed interval of 30.
okay.
So-
they would be able to catch somebody running. Yes.
Yeah, it's
What's my? Let me see.
yeah, I don't see.
Do we get
speed.
Holly's full name from Grey Paladin or no?
Okay, so it looks like they might have took that
Yeah.
into consideration with the anthrodrome speeds, because my top speed is 10, speed interval is 5.
Yep.
My Oni has
Alright.
a speed interval 8, if that makes sense as well. So because it's big.
I got a
Yeah.
10, 15. So
So they'll fly in front of her and drop down, and just over the speaker, Ms. whatever her last name is.
Yeah.
Um,
They do.
please, Miss Nidu, please wait. Someone will be there to speak with you presently.
Prism would also be getting out of the van and approaching at this point.
Okay.
well, I mean, they're booking it, so yeah. Jolie's
she
just
does
gonna
stop.
holster.
We are also still in the middle of a highway, so
Yes. Yeah.
Galahad will say, "Okay, everyone, back inside the vans." And
Holly, if you would join us, we will talk on the way.
Who sent you? She's
Mr. Johnson.
Someone who is looking out for your best interest. Because you are more intelligent than the rest of your crew, and we would not like to see a budding talent as yourself fall with them.
So you're recruiting me.
More or less, sweetheart. More or less.
Okay. All right. I can keep this, right? Pats the gun that she's got.
I got no problems with that. While they're doing that and walking back, Galahad pops out, goes to their van, sets a touring a touring and repeating destination list of every taco temple in the city in the queue, and then pulls the wireless card on it so that it can't be reached out to from the Matrix anymore, and then sets their van in motion. That dog brain is going to spend the next day and a half just visiting every taco temple.
So, you guys are in a lot of shit.
No, shit.
Not yet. We
Well,
stopped
everyone-
them before that happened.
Everyone in the van, we got to save another kid.
another? Galahad, what's going on?
I'll explain on the way.
Oh my lord. Get the fuck in the van. Just get. No, give me those weapons. You don't get anything.
No.
while in the
No.
van.
She can have
She
the
can
gun.
keep them.
She's of no danger.
No,
to
I'm
us with that
talking about
gun.
the other ones.
We
They're
didn't
gone.
get any other ones.
Oh no.
We let them. They are
Yeah,
running.
they're gone.
They are pissing their pants and running through the through the highways of Seattle like the morons that they are. We don't want those.
And their van has been set to wander every taco
Yeah.
destination. forever.
And Zigzag is not getting his van back for 3 days. That's the important part.
No, so get the fuck in the van. Fucking more kids, goddamn.
So as soon as we're back in the van immediately starts peeling, doing the whole going reverse at full speed, and I swivel around and start driving again. And I then pop up the messages from Fragging Dreckstorm onto the so one of the AIs that's been doing, his name's Stormy. He is currently on the Roadmaster, not in the Roadmaster, on the Roadmaster, and is in trouble. The fact that he keeps on referencing small resonance wizards, I'm pretty certain he's talking about AI, or either no. Oh shit.
You mean AI
No.
that are
No,
not a
no,
It has
he's talking
never
about
come up.
kids. He's talking about fucking kids. Dropping a
There could
third.
be any number of entities that he is speaking about.
How do I get access to this so I can talk to them? I mean,
I can give you access to it in a second. Yeah, sure. I'll pop everyone into the same group chat. But that eight hits on getting there. And just and I guess I will pop into the chat now that we're all doing this. Stormy, when you reference small resonance wizards, are you referencing children or are you referencing AI?
They could also be sprites or technically any of the emerged creatures could be seen that way.
One second.
hey, Prism, where are we taking her?
Oh yes, let me reach out to Pulse. Holly. I have a friend who helped me get into this line of work, and he has work for you.
Hold on. Quick thing. Prism, while you're doing that, multitask, I need them to not be able to call for help.
So combat does actually require the entirety of my concentration.
Curses. Okay.
I'm assuming I don't have access to what's being posted, so
Well,
No,
no,
I'm
if you can
I've
see it in
included
roll
everybody.
20, you've
Please,
got
that's
it.
why we can now see it.
Okay,
It's no
so-
longer being whispered to Joe alone.
okay. So I see that and I'm like, no, you cannot claim that as property.
No, not claiming his property. He's talking about damage. Sorry, I honestly didn't realize one of the early things. It's been too long since it's actually been whispered in Roll20. Scrolling back up, I scroll back up in the conversation to highlight. He's basically talking about what's more important, what's more effective and what's more damaging, people damage or property damage. I told him that if you have to damage
People
property to
damage.
save people, that's fine. And so yes, it's basically saying, nah, if you've got to damage the troll to save the small resonance wizards, do it.
Right. Minor damage to the bodies.
Okay. Nope. Did you see that?
I see that, yes.
The last one.
Holly, you are not to leave this vehicle until further notice. Unless it becomes...
I thought you were recruiting me. What's this?
For a later job. This is a very dangerous situation, and I have not yet evaluated
I got
your
skills. I got
Holly,
skills.
I have not.
Holly, do you want to see how Shadowrunners work?
This is a great opportunity to learn.
You had to use
Watch
a dad
this,
voice on her.
Watch this, and I hit the Roadmaster.
Yep.
I'm going to try to get around to the side and hit the front of the Roadmaster because the kids are in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But I am absolutely T-boning this Roadmaster to try to get it off the road.
All right. Let's see what the. Okay. Let's see.
I'm now taking wound penalties. Actually, let me look at healing. But I think that takes longer.
Yeah, I think as save the children. The
Ooh, no, I can do that quickly. Someone can attempt an electronic software plus logic test, or any net hits will heal the boxes on their matrix condition monitor. It doesn't say how long that takes, though. So, Tom, need a GM call.
Okay.
When it comes to healing damage that an AI has taken, the quick way, the one that doesn't basically equivalent to metahuman resting, is an electronic software plus logic test. It looks like it acts similarly to the healing test, biotech for like first aid. So any net hits will heal boxes on their matrix condition monitor. I don't have the heal virtual life complex form, unfortunately. But so how long would that take to heal my matrix damage? Because I think with metahumans, it's like, what is it?
Minutes, yes.
Yeah.
I'll have to, you know what? I'll say a minute.
How far away are we, Joe? Or are we like right there?
Less than 400 meters.
Okay, never mind. I'll deal with the -1 wound penalty.
So this picture of the small resonance wizards children
They're kid
strapped into the cars.
technomancers. They're kid
Okay.
technomancers.
I assume the large troll is the person driving?
No, he's the person.
No.
Okay, you ever see one of those? It shows up in. It's a point of view. The shot of the troll is this point of view shot of the troll's fist.
Okay.
It's
literally just this.
Yeah,
It is. Yeah, it is pummeling Frag Drextorm, who's trying not to hurt people,
right.
thinking that's the way out of this. But yes,
Okay.
Let me know when you need the groundcraft roll to T-bone.
Yes, go ahead and give me the groundcraft roll to do it, because I got to roll. Get to.
Yep.
Roll two.
I'm gonna pre-edge this one.
Okay.
How do I do that on the sheet to make it roll that way?
All the way to the top, you turn on the edge stat.
Oh,
You
there
turn
we
the
go.
edge toggle.
Dice pool was 21 and I got 6 hits. Come on, people.
You've
Okay, let's see, what did I roll? Ooh, man. You know what? Yeah. So you're coming at them?
Yep.
Can Stormy like give the kids a quick message that like they're gonna brace for impact?
There's
how old are the kids?
They are
Is
preschool,
Carthy-
maybe early elementary. We're talking, you know,
Talking kid brand kids.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, they're and one of the
Maybe
one
a
in the back
10-year-old.
could be a small one, or it could be a 4-year-old or a 3-year-old. It's tough to tell. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're effectively trading paint with them
Okay.
at this point.
Can I? Okay.
Julie
Wait,
would like
I did-
to shoot the tires.
In case you missed it, by the way, Tesla, I did ask Stormy to shut down their comm link.
So
It might be something he'd be able to do.
Yep.
while we're trading paint, is there a way I could, well, let's honestly just put it straight up, join Stormy on the top of this vehicle?
Okay, well, Stormy, technically, that was just I was just actually typing. You're trading paint on the on your passenger side, their driver's side.
So my window.
Yes, your window. You can see their driver. That's in response to your shutdown any comm links they have.
I mean, my passenger sliding door is part of me at the moment since I'm jumping into the van. So yes.
I was gonna say I'm like also right there in the back.
Yep. So okay, so you just slide it open with a minor action.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So he slid open the other one.
Oh,
So
good.
to
Super.
answer your question, yeah, yes, you can.
All right.
Okay, so
How
Give me-
electronically savvy am I to know that a shock glove could maybe shut down this vehicle?
It couldn't.
Okay.
It's not gonna be
Good.
strong
Well,
enough.
no, I just wanted to know if I could just
Yep.
like reach out and touch since we're kissing paint
Yep.
and just shock. Ooh. Is
I'm
the
going to
driver
hop
window
from.
open?
I was gonna say I'm gonna move, switch vehicles. That's
Yep.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics roll.
What would that be when jumped into a drone?
When jumped into a drone.
Everything I do is jumped into a drone.
Give me a second. I actually have a thing up. I guess I'm trying to think.
I think
It
it's
would be
Pilot plus intuition. right?
yeah. It'd be pilot plus intuition.
What's my pilot rating? Open my gear tab. Are we sure it's pilot for an AI?
For an AI, well, technically an AI's jumped in. You don't have the piloting skill, I take it.
I do have the piloting. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Piloting
Not-
skill, not
Yep.
pilot of the drone.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
So it's the AR, and
Minor
the
panic.
AR
Okay.
combined together.
Yeah.
Pilot plus
Your-
intuition
Yep.
plus my
Control rig rating if you've got
effective
it.
control rig rating. No, but yes.
What's your effective control rig rating?
2.
2. Okay. No, that drops the thresholds. And you get an edge.
Get an
Jolie?
edge?
Yeah, you get an edge.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that added dice.
The control rig rating on total adds dice to your dice pool,
Yep.
but also having a control rig
Also-
will drop.
Yep.
Reduces thresholds and gives me an edge.
Yep.
Good, I can start regaining my edge.
You can.
There's a reason why I literally wiped out my initial Nuyen when I bought my rating 3 control rig.
Yeah.
They are very, very good for very specific things.
Yeah. You. Okay. At this point, I'm assuming Galahad is trying to stay right with them.
Yeah, now that we have a corridor between the vans,
Yep.
it is, and it's basically. Oh, I guess the question is, if I tell my drones to fire on the 2 guards, will I risk hitting Stormy or the kids?
Yes.
Then no.
Yep.
So then my job now is to prove that I'm a better driver than the HDR rigger.
Your best bet if you wanted to contribute would be to hop into the back. You know, drop the back seat down and drop the back of the seat and climb and scramble out of it. Because then. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I can't do that while jumped into this.
No, I was talking about. I'm sorry, I was talking to Jolie.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that helped. I figured that's who you were talking to.
Yep.
I mean, it was that, or I was just gonna pull the Colt and aim at the driver from the passenger window, since it's my window to his.
Yeah, armored glass on a vehicle like this probably won't.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind then. Yeah, then I'll crawl into the back.
Sorry,
and,
go ahead.
and try to get out.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, you stick the landing.
Yep. What kind of armor is the driver wearing? If it's anything less than full body, I know what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay.
Can I see skin?
Yes. Oh yeah. No. They're wearing clothing. They're wearing armored clothing. They are not wearing. They are
Good.
not. They are not. They're HTR, but they're.
But he's the driver.
But they're Secret Service HTR. The
Right,
clothing
okay.
is armored. They're wearing clothing as if to look like 2 guys out with a bunch of kids. So it's not like
So-
they don't have respirators on or anything.
Then
Right.
quick thing.
Yep.
I will give a quick instruction to the Oni drone. It reaches into my armor jacket that is in the back of the thing,
Mm-hmm.
pulls out 2 slap patches,
Okay.
and extends them over. And I message just to Prism that Lancelot, the name of my Oni drone, has 2 rating 12 trauma trank patches if you need them.
Oh, that might be even more effective than my plan.
I spent a shit
Thank
ton
you.
of money and only used one of these. And I figured, you know what? Fuck it. You're stealing kids. I'm going to make you go night-night now.
I was gonna say, I have Zapper on my drone, so I was just gonna shock the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But that only does 6 stun, so
Yeah.
12 trank patch is nice.
Yeah. So there's 2 of them in Lancelot's claws as he reaches out. And I assume, given that he's a large drone, he can reach like basically into the other van to where Prism is.
Galahad, Prism, what would you like me to do? I could come into the back
Get the
seat
kids.
essentially.
Get
the kids.
It's like it's one of those things of like it starts off with just one message, and then as I'm like trading back and forth
Well-
with the var, just get the kids, get the kids, get the kids, get the kids.
We don't need to transfer vehicles with the kids. We need to neutralize the 2 guards. That is the priority at the moment. Then we take control of the vehicle and take the kids to safety.
Okay, let me take care of the rigger then. And I climb into the other vehicle.
Okay. I'm gonna need. Well, Prism, you already actually you have a. That roll is good for the jump. So all 3 of you. Well, actually, hang on. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. The three of Prism, Jolie, and Holly. Roll initiative.
Oh no.
Initiative.
Give me
Okay,
one sec.
that's 7 plus a d6. All right.
Let me.
I mean, that's actually faster just to do it this way.
Yeah, just putting in 1d6 plus 7 works.
Yeah.
Okay, that was mid.
Hey. Not the top that I could do, but like, it's not
Ollie.
bottom. Holly's doing great. She wants to save kids,
Which is
She also-
commendable.
which, you know, to
Holly's
be fair,
got wired fucking reflexes.
holy cow.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure Holly rolled well. Yeah, Holly rolled pretty good, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
she has a
3d6.
3d6. yeah.
and is still rocking some jazz.
Oh,
There it is. Yeah.
She's just high. Gotcha.
Yeah.
By the way,
All right, well,
I
There's a
fun
Jolie in the
thing-
way.
Found a fun thing with the Twitch Automod earlier. When you mentioned the high lifestyle in Shadowrun, the Automod thinks you're talking about a very different type of high lifestyle and will not send your messages to the Twitch chat. I was like, because I was responding back to Billy Berserker about how, you know, I like the last run literally just cost me 2,000 new yen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be taking the high lifestyle anytime soon to go back and see Sliv. And the Automod, I was like, it is very, very built by equal letters. Your message was not sent. I'm like, why the hell did you? Oh, you meant a different kind of high
Yeah.
lifestyle, didn't you?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Holly, well, actually, I still got to roll to see if she can stick. If she can.
Please don't become a road smear right after we.
Well, also, Holly has to get past an 8'7" troll currently standing in the doorway,
Yeah,
getting
there's
ready
not
to
that much
move.
room in this other SUV.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, her getting out is not happening at the current moment.
Well, no, that's the thing. She got initiative. And
Yeah, she got
she's-
the initiative. She can
Yep.
do something.
and they're no, she slips through. She doesn't really stick the landing, but she does make it specifically because, you know, it's
Right there.
they're right there. Yeah, no, it's
Because I'm a driving god. It's okay
yeah.
to say it.
right. Prism, what are you doing?
Yes, I'm going to slip one of these slap patches on the driver.
Okay.
Oh,
And
do
that
the
would
fun
be.
thing.
Let me see. That would be my close combat. Would that be intuition that is with
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, anything
is
that's
it-
going to
And
use your
then-
agility is going to use your intuition instead.
Yep.
that? Okay. Granted, never. I don't need to ask. All of my mental attributes are 5.
Oh, okay. That doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Then stop asking.
Yeah.
I made changes to the sheet since I played it the first time. That was one of those changes to get my intuition higher.
It's with
Because I realized I
anything.
needed it a lot.
Anything, honestly, anything Matrix, and I would probably say Rigor, if I get the chance, I have those two, logic and intuition, right in line. It makes a lot of things easier to handle
Yeah.
for playing.
My logic technically is only a
Okay, so
4 at the
close
moment, but
combats.
it's on the list. It's on the
Yep.
list of many things that Galahad wants to improve about his life.
yeah.
Oops. 5 successes.
Go to sleep.
5 successes. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Roll. Well,
He's
got,
jumped in.
No, he's not jumped in.
Oh, he's not. He was not using stuff before.
I don't believe he was. No, he was not.
His
He was
dice
just.
pool was 11. All right.
Yep. Yeah, his dice pool was.
Jesus.
Yeah, his dice pool wasn't. Was not ridiculous. So he does get. But I mean, he is a.
I don't know.
It's you know.
He's
I
still
was
waiting.
wrong about control override hierarchy.
What was it? Does it bypass?
Attacker wins,
No.
I believe.
Doesn't matter here.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Attacker wins. You get. Yeah. You get the thing on him.
Right on the
So
neck.
that's what, an instant 12 trauma.
Yep. Yeah.
Good night.
Okay.
Go to sleep, please.
Okay, Jolie.
Yep.
There's a there's a kid seat flying at you. Are you going to
Okay,
catch it?
Slap it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to catch it.
Okay. Yeah, just give me athletics or agility roll.
Oh, and then sorry, before I finish my action, because a major action to slap that on him. Does this have a rigor adaptation on this vehicle?
Yes, it would.
I would need access to that. Can I spend my 4 minors to make a major to... What do I need to gain access to that to be able to jump into it?
Assuming you don't have a plug on your drone. You'd have to.
No, I just mean me.
Yeah,
You need to pop their RCC.
yeah, pretty much.
You need to hack that.
Yep.
And basically you either need to hack the firewall of the actual van or the RCC of whatever rigger's got it slaved to.
So that was my athletics roll.
Okay, you catch
one
the.
success.
You catch the. You catch it.
Is there a child in this seat?
Oh yes,
Or
there is. Yes.
Okay,
Alright.
we're not doing this quietly, so I'm just gonna brute force this.
set a child down. It's okay, sweetheart. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
What level access do I need to do that? Would jump into okay, I can do that as a user or an admin. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just gonna do a brute force to gain admin or user access. Oh wait, mother. Never mind, I can't. I don't have cracking.
Yeah, that would do it.
I forgot. I'm not actually a hacker.
Mm,
So you say this?
No.
Okay, so you're not telling us you can't control the car?
No, it changes what my next actions would be. So
Right.
I guess, would it be a major or minor to yank him out of the driver's seat after putting the slap patch on?
it
Just
would.
like into the passenger seat so I can take control of the vehicle on my next action.
Well, is there somebody in the passenger seat?
Yes, the troll is in the passenger seat fighting with Frag and Dreckstorm from the passenger seat.
Okay, who was the person that threw a child at me?
That was Holly.
Holly, you,
She's trying to help get the kids
you're a
out.
part of this now.
Holly,
You got to give me
projectile
warning.
children.
You're tossing.
Anyway, would that be like a major? I'm assuming it would be a major
That would
action
be a
to
major
get him out of
action.
the driver's seat.
Yeah, you have
That
to.
would be what I would take my 4 minors to do then.
Okay, what's your character? What's your strength?
Let me look at the drone. What? Okay, the drone has a body of 10.
Okay.
It's got body and armor. I don't have a. Oh wait.
Oh no, you're right. Okay, you're right.
Oh,
Fine.
my anther cyber limbs have a strength of 3.
I have a strength of 3.
Yeah, they're just the base.
Okay. You'd have to. You're gonna have to. Yeah, that. You basically have to break the. You basically have to pop the seat back and then drag him out of it, and end
And
up with.
I can do that with 1 major action.
Yes, except you end up with it. You end up prone with him on top of you.
Okay, that's fine. Need him out of the seat so that we can take control of it.
Yep. Okay.
Everyone is everyone safely on the other one, or is Jolie still in my van?
Jolie's
still in your van.
still in the van.
Ollie,
Can I secure
keep
the
the children
child?
where they are.
Mm, let's see.
Would I have enough time to secure the one child that she threw me?
Secure. You have enough
Like,
time to
just-
set it down in a spot where you think it's not going to fall over.
Yeah,
it's
set
not
it up against the van wall.
Yeah, it's not like Galahad's van has like all of a sudden these
Seat
the
belts.
mount
Yeah.
points for it. It's like
It's like more like an electrician's van where it's got like 2 seats in the front and then a big open space in the back.
yeah.
Like Prism is
Yeah.
sitting on the ground with the drones in the back.
Okay.
You could nestle it between the guns of the fucking Oni drone because this is where a kid should definitely be.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Yep. I don't have anywhere else for it. Sorry.
But is Galahad aware that there is effectively no driver now on the other in the other?
I would say so, yeah.
I would basically shout out over anything, stop throwing the kids. Give me oh god fucking damn it.
You just
Jesus, Holly.
Holly just pulled an Eldo.
what do I have to do?
Thankfully, she can't take off running anywhere.
Yeah, but it's stop throwing the kids, and my plan is to drive out in front of and then like slow down to kind of like help guide the
To bumper.
like you do when when cars actually go out of the like without brakes or anything like that.
Yeah.
And to basically just help gain control over that.
Okay.
But I don't want to move away if anything is coming through the door. I am not
And
driving
skin
away
leak.
and have Holly throw kids out into the street.
So maybe we let Holly do her glitch thing first.
Yeah, so basically it's the I am matrixly staring like at whatever Holly's about to do.
Okay. So Holly screams a battle cry.
What?
Damn it. She's
And-
high on jazz and she rolled fight or flight and got herself some fight.
And then she jumps over
Mm-hmm.
Fregan, Drexstorm, and the troll as they're fighting. Because the back of the passenger seat has already been busted. But she launches over them and has like braced herself against the
Dashboard.
Thank you, and commences kicking the back of the head of the troll.
All right, someone's watching too much Neil the Barbarian. Understood.
Yep.
All right, fine. That's fine. No kids are flying out this door. I
Yes.
pull in front of the other van and I'm going to slow down to
Yep.
to gain control over it.
Yes, no kids are going to.
I would like to. Oh wait, no, Edge is still on. Never mind. Hold on. Let me turn that off. That is less of being a driving god than I wanted to be.
Okay. Let's see.
We're gonna come back in like a year to Holly being like street sammed out with a battle axe and just
Okay.
Is the new Billy Berserker?
Yeah. 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 As you zip out and go to get in front. Yeah. You see her. Just wailing the crap out of this troll. Oh, she's actually okay. Um. Mm,
Is this troll incapacitated now? Oh my god.
If I had another minor action, I'd hand her the other slap patch I've got.
wow, that was a bad roll.
Oh, especially with exploding sixes.
Yeah, that was just bad.
Was that the troll soak?
No, that was the troll's counterattack.
All right, that's
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's like, I can't do anything.
Yeah, no, he couldn't. Dragon Drextorm got in his way and kept him from doing it. Okay.
Also, to be fair to this troll, he thought he was doing a milk run.
Yeah.
And then a drone dropped onto his van, and then a team of Shadowrunners got pushed off behind him, and then another team of Shadowrunners showed up and just started wrecking shop. He's having what's known in the business as a bad day.
A bad day.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me your driving maneuver to get in front of it. And
I got 4 on that. I want to say.
oh, you got 4? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, did not. All right.
Yeah, I did right before Holly started going on her berserker thing.
Yep. Nope. She. Yeah, you're fine. You get it. It's fairly easy because he was driving. He was the. I put down. You're right. I did put down HDR rigger, but he. Yeah. But. Yeah, he had let off the gas because he's unconscious, so it's easy enough to get in front and pin it to the.
I just do the thing where we slide over to the side of the road.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yep. Yeah. No. I mean it's not pleasant. You hear a whole bunch of scraping, but I'm assuming you don't care about the roadmaster's paint job.
Yeah, and like anytime he would think about the van, he's like, there's kids.
Yep.
They fucked with kids. That we're gonna process that anger before we process fixing the van.
Prism. What are you doing?
Me?
Yes, it's your action.
Okay. Yes, pushing this guy off me and getting in the driver's seat to take control of the vehicle.
Okay. It's okay.
What's my action economy looking like to do that?
To get in to drive, you're basically driving manually.
Yeah.
Pretty simply. I mean, basically, it take you 2 actions to get it under control.
Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Yeah.
Because of how you'd have to climb out from under it and take all of your stuff.
I was kind of hoping I'd have a minor left to turn off the wireless capabilities of this van.
Roadmaster. You probably do have that, but they're already off.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure nobody else could like jump in and wrest control from me.
So, quick question: is this the vehicle that they were supposed to be jumping?
Yeah, this was what the babies were gonna try to hit. We're trying to hit a thing full of. They are so lucky. I better not see any of them again.
Okay. So at this point, between Holly and Fragan Drextorm, the troll passes out. He falls unconscious.
Good. Let's find a clinic to just roll them out in front of.
Clinic. I'm gonna pull them both out, hog tie them on the side of the way, get back inside. Pull any GPS or anything like that on the Roadmaster.
Okay. If I was running the security, I'm going to be honest right now. If I were running the security monitor, it would be like it. Well, actually, it would have been all the way from like green to red at the top, and then you actually
we don't have time to do that right now.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see the red because it actually going in
violet levels.
Yeah,
then fine. We'll just pull them
Ultraviolet?
out. We'll dump them on the side. We'll hop into the cars. Keep driving. It'd be infrared.
Okay.
The red's higher.
All right.
And we'll peel off and
put a
basically
child
put
back.
all of us on the I'll put all of us on the same call, and it's just Prism, Frag, and Gixorm. Please make sure that no one can locate that van. We need to find a place to go now. Does anyone have a safe house for us to go to? Anyone?
Yes.
I got a place. I guess
know
me
a
and
safe house
Cinnamon are gonna
master.
be mommies now.
Did you say
That is
No.
not a long-term
No.
solution.
Let it. You said you had a place, Prism.
You
Yes.
got a better place, Prism?
I do have
Oh,
a safe
poor
master
Pulse.
contact. They're also where I stay.
Is
So,
it big enough for children? Because
their name is Silver. It's a long stay coffin hotel, basically. It's not a very good place, but it's a safe house, technically.
I mean, I can take them back with me, and
I don't
And
think that they should be
Cinnamon-
around
No.
Cinnamon because Cinnamon explodes.
Cinnamon doesn't explode that much anymore. She's getting better about controlling her issues.
By the way,
which-
I put up an AR tag that just says, "I promise to not be shadowrunning with dipshits," and toss it back to Holly and say, "Hold on to that for me real quick." And then as soon as she's holding on to that, I just take a picture of my eyes and send it to Grey Paladin.
I actually have decent contacts for all of this. Like, I have a safe house master, a mechanic to drop to get rid of or whatever with the roadmaster, and then
nice.
the technomancer contact might have some solutions on what to do with technomancer children.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're better equipped than I am.
The
Well, Prism was uniquely equipped for this job, it turns out.
Yeah.
Very equipped.
but
Okay.
first we scatter. We
Yeah.
we go
Well, yes.
someplace and then just hide for a while and let things blow down a bit.
Holly actually was a babysitter. And when you
Oh,
take that
perfect.
picture, you got away with it because, well, first off, she had come down off of the jazz, but she was like, trying to keep the kids quiet a little bit because her head was bugging her. So yeah, there's a picture of all these kids.
I knew I was to crop them out of the picture because I don't need Grey Paladin to think that we went shadow running with a bunch of kids in our van.
Yeah. Okay.
I am a professional still. Despite my actions around Sliv for pretty much the majority of this run, I am still a professional.
Okay.
So yeah, like we head down to the docks and like find just a quiet, like under the pier, like
Yep.
Not shady place, but a shady adjacent place.
Yep.
Where it's like no one's gonna come down there, and we just we go over the roadmaster with a fine tooth comb to pull
I
out
don't-
any.
There's
Just take it to my. We could just take it to my mechanic.
I am a mechanic. I can just.
Oh,
do
that's
it.
I forgot about that.
I am in fact a competent rigger. I know it's not something that comes through a lot on the rolls, but I am in fact a competent rigger.
So, do we currently have a second vehicle essentially that needs to be dealt with?
well,
We'll
here's
have to
the
take it to a
thing.
chop shop to get it completely broken down.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Basically, we can't keep this long term because it is still registered to Shiawase on everything.
Yep.
We need to take it to a chop shop that will dismantle it and sell the parts to like a bunch of different things and scatter it to the 9 winds.
Yep.
But for the short term, I need to make sure there's no like radio trackers on this thing that are saying, "Hey, by the way."
Yep. Give me a straight engineering roll.
Would you like assistance?
Yes, please.
Mhm.
How does that work?
Actually, to be honest, they can roll electronics, and that will assist you because of what you're doing.
Same dice pool.
Oh, okay.
A lot of my stuff is the same dice pool because I don't have very many actual skills.
Okay. So yeah, you would be getting additional. You'd get an
4
additional.
dice up to your ranks in
Yeah.
engineering.
Right.
Okay, so then 3 extra dice on that. So
You can just re-roll 3 of them. Unless you were planning on using Edge to re-roll all of them.
Might as well. This is the important
Yep.
part.
Okay.
So 5 hits total.
Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and roll another 3.
Yeah, no, because you got
Sorry.
3 from me, so.
Yep. So go ahead and roll another 3 dice.
They make that 7 hits total.
Yep.
And you would technically re-roll that 1 since you edged to re-roll failures.
Right.
Eh,
That's 7
it was a
successes.
shot.
Yeah.
Yep. Now 7 successes is enough. You have they were beyond. Well, there was definitely something weird in the frame around this thing. Not sure what, but definitely something weird in it. That
How do technomancers recognize each other?
So yeah.
Do any of these children have Matrix icons?
well, let me ask you this
Personas.
question. Did you leave them in the vehicle? And in the car seats, or did you let them out?
While we're
If you
while,
let
while
them
we're-
out, Joel.
How many of them are there?
No. While we're checking the frame, I take out my comm link. I put it inside the SUV, and I'm guessing I lose signal. And I
Yes.
pull it back out and regain signal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Faraday
that's
cage.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's honestly what I expected.
Also, even more proof that you're a fucking AI. In case I didn't know beforehand, Prism jumping into this and still functioning. So yes, we do get the kids out of there.
Okay.
We're gonna call. Oh God. Yeah, it's gonna have to be your technomancer contact.
Yeah, definitely be
Um,
calling Pulse while all of this is going on.
And yeah, we'll keep the kids out. Galahad gets them food because I'm not sure
I
how long it's
guess-
been. Prism, you also have the biotech out your ass, so I'm assuming you check them over.
Oh
Which
yes.
They're okay.
Joey, give me some influence rolls to keep the kids. To keep the
Yeah, because I'm keeping an eye on them and helping Holly out with this. 'cause
Galahad doesn't
She's
do well
obviously
with
still.
people.
Well, I mean, essentially, Holly ends up passing out.
Yeah, obviously, because she's coming down from the high. What do
Yeah.
you need me to roll again?
Influence. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm pretty good at that. Usually. Oh. I assume my edge has restored. Can I make?
Yeah, if you haven't used any, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Or is this a
make
new
my
scene?
sixes.
This would be a new
Yeah.
scene, yes.
All right, I'm gonna make my sixes explode then. Here we go. 5 successes.
Oh right, wrong book.
And did I do that right, or did I need to put that after the D6?
While this all is happening, by the way, I think you did right.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got.
I need to get me
Yeah, you
in.
did.
Yeah. Okay. I just
You-
wanted to make sure I
actually,
did it
you
correct.
kind of did it right. See, yes, you re-rolled your 6s, but none of those became 6s. So
Right.
you
They didn't
That's fine.
further
you
explode.
you technically did it, but you were wrong in that when you re-roll 6s, you're supposed to get 6s.
Also,
Work on that,
while
please, for me.
While that happens, I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
pull Stormy aside, and I will have a conversation with Stormy. But I figured we'll let this kind of stuff happen.
Honestly, Stormy kind of slips off.
Oh God!
All
I
right,
will
well-
message the comm link and just say, "How did you know?"
That's a good question.
Yeah. How did they
Well,
know?
Yeah,
'Cause there's a bad thing. There's a bad thought that Joe's having, and Galahad's having it now too. And I really hope I'm wrong about this. Because This is
I
now
mean-
like the 57th Technomancer kid we've seen. Not that many, but how many kids are here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. You guys did ask. There were 5.
So this is now the 6th Technomancer kid in trouble that Galahad is aware of because Wuzzy would have told him about the run.
Yeah.
So Shadowrun is doing something with Technomancer children.
What else
And
is new?
AIs are popping up everywhere.
That's new.
I'm guessing these Technomancer kids are having imaginary friends. And guess what? It's having an effect.
I'm gonna reach out to Tanis, and I want to see if there's like a safe place for these kids that I could
That's
bring
why
up.
I'm calling Pulse.
Yeah, the Technomancer
Yeah.
would have a better.
Well,
better run of
just might as well run both ends, right? Make sure that we can facilitate. And if we need to spread them, we can spread them.
Give me an influence roll.
Okay. Another influence
Do
roll.
you need that from me?
Yes.
Oh no.
Ava, I want you to think about how Tom would react if you showed up at his door with 5 kids in car seats.
Well, we're not showing up at any doors. I'm calling him and explaining the situation.
Yeah, right.
After saying, "Hey, by the
We
way,
just-
I've got a new protege for you." So
Yeah.
I'm bringing you just
Added complication.
one team.
Just one
Added
more.
complication. It comes
Just-
with 5 kids.
We
Right.
intercepted a Shiawase van transporting 5 Technomancer toddlers.
And you're mentioning it's Shiawase. That's definitely
Hey.
gonna be. He's definitely gonna go. Awesome, perfect.
The hottest of hot. So I go. I call up Tanis. Hey, we got the kids.
There's
Thank you for that.
One second. Let me do the pulse.
Okay, pulse
there,
first.
yeah. There's a weird. There's a pause, and then there is this weird sound that he's making over the comm link.
Are you finally having a heart attack? Or is it a stroke?
Oh, that's right. You have biotech skill, don't
He's
you?
working on the humor.
Yeah,
Also, maybe slightly actually concerned. He is getting up there in age.
No, I
Choked on your soy calf?
no, just oh god, no. The ache. Okay, you got so all right. So,
Also, Holly, the one that I was telling you about, is here, and she seems more intelligent than the rest of her crew.
She's better now that the drugs are out of her system.
okay, I'm all right. Stay frosty with them. I will get back to you.
Thank you.
Okay. You call Tanis.
Yep.
Okay, so how are you broaching this?
Hey, Tanis.
Yeah.
Thank you for that info that you got to me. It worked. Thank you so much. So we stopped one group of kids, and then that hit that they were trying to do turned out to be a bunch of babies.
What?
And yeah, looks like how Hiawassee might have been trying to kidnap babies.
The First
all
Nations?
Yeah,
The ambassador with the First Nations?
they were trying to take one of their trucks initially, and my friend here that was driving had another friend in a drone that had spotted the kids being taken and followed it and led him to it, and then he took over from that point on, and now we got about 5 kids, all techno inclined, about
What the
3
hell?
to 5 years
the
old.
First Nations don't care about. Don't care about.
Well, this is the second kid that we've. Well, this is the. I had to deal with a kid a while back on a job, and they were also technomancer and client, and they were also trying to be picked up. I don't suppose, mate. I need a safe place for these kids.
Give me a memory
not gonna
roll
sleep.
real quick. Give me a memory roll real quick.
Yeah. We gotta find my memory. Memory is 8.
8, yes.
Oh, yes, I got it. Paste. 8. There we go.
Okay. No, that's average.
Okay.
Okay. He keeps saying First Nation.
Yeah.
That's Native American. That's Native American.
No.
Stuff.
No.
You got to correct them then, because you said
Yeah.
you said and
Hiawassee?
yeah instead of
not right?
Shiawassee. Yes.
Hiawassee. Oh, I'm so sorry. No. Not First Nation.
Oh,
Not
okay,
First
that
Nation.
makes more sense.
No. Hiawassee. I'm so sorry.
No. Wait, they're not. They're pulling stuff in the. They're pulling stuff in the
pulling-
arcology again.
Yeah. Techno kids.
Okay,
Techno inclined kids.
You got a spot to get them safe.
Oh, we got them on ice. We got them safe for the moment, but I need a more permanent place.
There's.
I don't like reaching out like this. This isn't.
The
I wouldn't do it if
Jen
it wasn't an
is
emergency.
there. They're in the middle of changing security. I got the stuff I needed from Aldo today.
And now this.
Okay. Keep the kids
And if-
safe. That's your job. Hang
Yep.
on. Your comlink chimes with 10,000 Nuyen.
Okay.
Use that to keep them safe. There's something's got to I got to call people.
We are
I'm gonna
we're gonna look back at
Right.
sorry, I'm writing stuff done. We're gonna look back at Prism. All right, I need you to find me the cheapest, most out of the way place you can ever find. I need a hiding spot you've never looked at before. That's never
calling
been
up
seen.
Silver. Find one of their other safe houses they've got.
I got 10,000 new yen to keep them tied over. And I'll do whatever else I have to make sure that they're safe. I'm not letting another tech kid get swooped up.
Oh, that's right. You guys lost him. You don't know what happened to him.
Nope.
No, that's right. You was
No, they don't.
No, Pardalis does, but
Yeah.
communication
Yeah.
isn't their strong suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pardalis also hasn't returned messages, so
Well, to be fair, Pardalis has tried to return messages.
yes. Yeah.
it's mostly garble.
Okay, who is Silver now? I know you just
My safe house master.
okay. Male, female doesn't matter, or just
Haven't determined. I just have used they in my notes.
okay.
They own, operate, manage the long stay coffin hotel that Prism uses.
Okay.
They're fond of Prism mostly because Prism's one of the only tenants that never bothers them when something breaks.
Okay.
The coffin hotel Prism stays in isn't that great, but
Mhm.
it's cheap.
I need cheap and something big enough for 5 kids. 2-bedroom maybe.
What does Prism?
Silver, Prism
what,
will call them, yeah.
yeah. What does Prism ask for then?
Silver. You have other locations than the hotel, yes?
Mm-hmm.
I need something as secure and out of the way as you have.
Let's see. Shithawk blew that one up. So that's no more. That's not available anymore.
They're connection 3, so they're not
Yeah.
my biggest contact.
Not my biggest contact, but my biggest contact can't hear.
But they're the most relevant contact. That's the important part.
Yeah, they're the most relevant.
Teddy Chin threw a party there, and it hasn't been deloused yet. All right, yeah. I mean, I got a house that you can use. Oh, this might be work out good for you. Yeah, no, this was that guy that that team's life. They crushed his life. So he'd have to get picked up by a corp. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's in suburbia though.
That's fine.
That will work.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm passing you the thing. When you drive in there, you're gonna want to look. Okay. Yeah. No Shadowrunner vans in there. No Shadowrunner vans with holes in them. Scraped paint jobs or anything like that. Okay. You got to look normal.
Okay.
We'll fix it up before heading over.
Yes. You can probably get away with it. Just don't have people look at you too carefully. Okay.
I'm gonna actually get a minivan, control size, so for me, but
Okay.
also so that I can fit all the kids in there.
Yep. Yeah, but let me finish the conversation with Silver and Prism.
Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry for interrupting.
That's okay. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Should have good internet, or should have good matrix. And has a garage. So if you show up, you can pull into the garage.
Good. What's the rate on that per day? Or is that an hourly?
No, that's a per day. Honestly, I actually I don't know what the rate of a safe house for a day is. It's actually it's about 1.25 higher. You with the 10,000. Let's just say it's 300 new yen per day.
Okay.
Let's just pay them enough for a week. I don't know how long we're going to need it.
Yep.
Yep. You get food and that kind of stuff. You know you're gonna buy the van before you do that. I'm just gonna make a quick influence roll. That's me reaching out to Road Dog, my contact, because she's the street biker, to see if she can chop shop the Roadmaster.
Okay.
Just two hits, yeah. Just a quick thing of.
I do have a mechanic we can reach out to as well that could possibly do the same.
That was you? Yeah, get it in. Get it in.
All right.
What's your loyalty with them?
3. It's 3 and 3s.
Yep. Get it in.
I just send it to them. Honestly, I send it, dog brain style, and just get it gone. And then you said you're buying a minivan, so I may need to repair the van anyway. But
I'm gonna get a temporary rental to just get us there, and then I'm gonna send it back.
send me location. I'll be there eventually. I've got.
I want to double check these car seats and make sure they're not bugged.
I will help with that.
And for those playing along at home, that is the proper level of paranoia of a Shadowrunner.
Yeah. No, like I'm thinking, like, if you're going to take children and they get taken from
Make
you,
sure make sure the clothing don't have tags in them.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna order new kid clothes, new car seats, out of paranoia. It'll all come off of the expenditure of that.
It's not paranoia. It's not paranoia. There was stealth.
Yeah.
There was stealth tags all through there. As far as you
Oh,
can,
yeah.
as far as you could tell, Prism, they were keyed to go off in another 2 hours. That they would start transmitting, unless they were deactivated.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we're just gonna pop them all.
I assume
Awesome.
Gray pays us.
Yeah. Once you get that, you get a chime of payment. Yep.
I send
the
you
$4,000.
$3,000 on top of 3,000 yen on top of everything else. I just cut my payment in half and send it to you to help with expenditures.
You're giving me 3K.
Yep, 3K.
Okay.
All right. So,
Can you wonder why Galahad is perpetually broke?
okay. Yeah. And then anything to keep these kids entertained as well. So like
Does
tablets.
anyone have a strong loyalty Decker contact?
Okay.
No.
I gotta crash.
Okay.
So,
Last thing before we get all the paranoia set up is that one of us will contact a Decker, set up a local node that's like a playground in the Matrix for them at the house, so that they're not going out and just fucking around with stuff. That they're staying.
Yeah.
Dang.
Now. I know you. I know what you're gonna do, Teslin. We need to keep these kids local. That's the last thing, and then we will scatter the 9 winds, and
Yep.
everyone should probably pay attention on Thursday.
Yeah. Check in at Gen Con.
Gen Con TV.
Gen Con TV.
Oh, yeah.
And although you guys have short-circuited about 3 different things I was going to do, because I was
Violet thanks you all.
because Prism
Us
was
all.
going to hide out with them at Violet's house.
Aw.
Violet was going to come back from the thing, finding 5 technomancer kids running around her house.
Right.
Oh man.
You guys short-circuited that on me.
So yeah, I let Prism know that we got a place. Well, no, Prism knows that we got a place, so I
Yeah.
make sure that Prism calls Pulse to be like, "Hey,
Yeah, no.
let your
Yep. Pulse
whoever you were
Pulse
contacting."
does end up showing up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because he wants to check over the kids.
Help.
And some stuff, and I got to figure out what the this is a big deal, what's happening.
Mhm.
So I got to figure out what
There's ramifications with a capital R.
yes, what the local Shadowrunner community is going to do. That's kind of what you did with Tanis as far as setting that into motion.
And I feel I'm obligated at this point to remind you that Galahad has a criminal sin.
Yes. Yep.
So
How hot is Cinnamon still? Cinnamon still hot cinnamon? Or is she fine?
I think by this point they'll be okay.
All right, so
Well.
I'm just gonna text them a message. Hey, things on my end are dicey. I need to lay low with for a while. I'll get in contact with you the next time I'm able to do a gig,
All right. Okay. Yeah.
and then that way they're not just being left hanging,
Yep.
sitting in a place waiting for Jolie to show back up, and she never does.
And on the side, Prism is making a call to their mechanic to get a couple of data ports installed in their body.
Okay.
After a conversation with Rev and that Skin Link and AI is... so I'm just going to get a couple of universal data ports installed.
Okay. All right. So, thank you guys. I did not expect this to go this way. Well, actually, I expected it to go. I expect you to end up with the kids. But I did have I had a lot of fun torturing Joe.
I expected to end up with a kid, and not kids.
Nope.
So now I have a teenager and 5 children
Yep.
The absolute
that I'm currently taking
whiplash
care of.
I am apparently going after a a waitress 20 years my junior to all of the dad mode activating at once.
Yeah. No. There was. Yeah. No. You went.
Yeah.
You gone full. Actually, yeah. No. You are in. Folks, we are witnessing Galahad's midlife crisis.
Basically,
I hope you all enjoyed
buy
it.
myself a convertible.
Yeah.
You now have a minivan with a convertible
All right.
roof.
We're wrapping up, so just a quick reminder: put hashtag Spooky Snack into the chat. You get 2 entries per stream. I'm gonna keep it up for a little bit after we close, just in case people play entries in, and then I'll be reporting that in. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you get them in there.
All right. So for streams we've got coming up on Friday, next one is Grimm's Chill. What time does that start?
Starts at, I had knowledge of things, and then you said something. My brain stopped working.
Spoof at, I think, 7, isn't it? 7 p.m.?
Okay, that sounds about right.
Dude.
Okay.
Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
And then we have games Saturday and Sunday.
Yep. Saturday will be the destination files one.
Yes. Yep.
And then Sunday will be 10 Candles.
10 Candles.
And then we are going into the final week of Halloween.
Yep.
With Monday being, I think, the first Dresden Files, Tuesday being Avatar. I don't think there's a game on Wednesday. And then Thursday being the Alien RPG.
Nope. Actually, he's got Centurion on the schedule for it.
Oh, right. This is the final bit of the Centurion sagas.
Yep. For Wednesday.
Yeah. And then the Halloween Spectacular.
Yep. The Isabet's Alien murder as many PCs as possible.
Yep. And if you want to see some of the continuing stuff that is happening in this version of Shadowrun Seattle, check us out on Gen Con TV at 8:00
on Thursdays.
on Thursday. Thank you. Right. And thank you guys. I've had a lot of fun.
This is a blast.
And
this has been a roller coaster of emotions.
Yep. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye, everybody.
Oh man, I am. There we